Horseman Ghazi. Travel back 700 years to a fantasy Earth. The world is a gritty, dangerous place. The papacy is challenged by an anti-pope. The papal disbanded Templars recede into memory, and the Teutonic Order seems to be consuming magic, secularizing and growing in power. Two emperors battle within the Holy Roman Empire, and Hungary is at its height, but is being torn apart by a civil war. As they all fight amongst themselves, I expand rapidly and consume everything. The adventurers that call themselves the Champions of the Sun discovered that I am a vampire. Now they are trying to create a powerful weapon to destroy me. They will never succeed. While many have walked with these self-proclaimed champions, these are the present adventurers.
Only a city as grand, beautiful and powerful as Genoa could bear a man of my talent. Me? I am Naldo Renzi, treasure hunter, adventurer, master swordsman, and lover. In my journeys, I have learned of the adventures of the Champions of the Sun. They are just who I am looking for to assist me in the retrieval of the rare artifacts I seek, and heaven knows they could use my help in whatever they are up to.
I am Baldur, a Northman, a soldier, knight, politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
I am Kip Kalen, Ranger of the North, to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
I am Vilela. I hail from far-off Ethiopia. With no brothers, my noble father indulged my obsession with self-defense. On business in Rome, my family was accosted, but my skills enable me to defeat our attackers. My desire to fight crime fueled. In my travels, I made a powerful enemy who may now pursue me. Near the Drusistine, I met a stoic knight and the Champions of the Sun. Now, in a strange land, I hope they can help me deliver justice to criminals, or death.
In these dark times, the dead rise and strike fear and feed on the living. I am Baron Andre Franz Hellwing II. I am dedicated to unlocking the forbidden secrets of my family. Through science and God, I strive to make the dead stay dead. Many fear what they do not understand, the raw materials of the flesh.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path by a rogue monk. But those I have met since then have earned my respect and More importantly, I try.
If you meet one who claims to be a champion of the sun, tell me their whereabouts. Better yet, kill them on sight. I will reward you handsomely. Welcome to Seven-Sided Dice, Carpathian Adventure.
Welcome back. I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. We're a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons. Some of us are military, others are in construction, still others are retail managers, a few are in IT. We're parents, students, etc. So we do this strictly for fun. We hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open, except one. We would like to thank you, our Twitch, Facebook, Kick, Twitter X followers, and our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. If you have not already, please follow on Twitch and Kick. Please like on YouTube and Facebook, and please subscribe on YouTube. If during the stream you follow on Twitch, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. To all of our subscribers and followers, thank you. Before we do a deep dive into the session, we're going to try something new. Going around the table, I'm going to ask the players to please share one fact about their character. It might be serious or silly. It might be known only to their character and to me as the DM, or it might be known to everyone in the party. Well, welcome back, guys. We're missing Brian and Zubaida. They're both on their way, stuck in traffic. We'll start with Jess.
Only the cool people are here.
Let's see.
Okay.
Let's say that Naldo, being from the great city of Genoa, really doesn't like Sicilians.
Ooh, okay. That's interesting. That's an interesting plot hook there. Wow. Very cool. Mark, and what about Kip?
So Kip effectively was not raised by his own parents. He was raised by the parents of Cyan, the woman that he loves. He kept chasing after her to the point where he couldn't be separated. Every time Cyan's father tried to separate them, that he realized it was almost futile, so he wound up effectively adopting Kip and teaching him. He said if I couldn't keep Kip away from Cyan, then he would make sure that she was always going to be protected. So he was going to raise him right, to treat his daughter well. So
Very cool. Very cool. And Cyan was the love of Kip's life.
Correct.
Was it his wife or?
Kip's wife?
Yes.
Yeah, they have
okay.
been married. Yes.
Okay, very, very cool. Well, thank you very much for sharing that. That's interesting. Very deep dive. Reiner, welcome back. It's been a long time. And regarding Mattias, what is a secret or something hidden to him, silly or serious?
Mattias was, actually, this one goes back a little ways. Some years ago, when he was on a trip from Austria back towards Pest, he was accosted by a rather strange monk, and well, the rest is history. But before that, he had been attempting to essentially gather support to due to the fact that he is well aware that the situation in Carpathia is unlikely to produce anything resembling a landed position for him. He was considering trying to perhaps carve out a bit of Moldavia.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So he's a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for?
Land connoisseur?
No, I was looking for well, somebody who goes after somebody else's land. What is it? There's a term in there. I don't know what it is. Interesting.
Squatter.
Squatter. Squatter. I don't think that's quite what I meant. He's a squatter.
I don't know where you're at, Tom, but I'll get there.
Squatter. It could be squatter. Could be. Are you is
7 years. It's
is
fine.
Matty a squatter? He's just gonna squat on somebody else.
No, his family has legitimate land. It's just that he's the youngest of, 6 sons?
Oh, okay.
One of whom is old enough to be his father.
Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing that. We'll get back to this. So, what happened last session? It was 6 weeks ago. I know that's a long time ago for everyone, so I had to rack my brains as well. The party entered the city of Mons, backing up from where they are now. They entered the city of Mons and came upon a festive fall celebration, or at least I thought it was rather festive. As strangers, they were asked to ride a merry-go-round-like device called the Lumicon that spewed flames out from carved dragon heads to punish condemned prisoners. The Baron was strongly opposed to helping the townspeople with this endeavor. However, he paused momentarily in his objections when Kip pointed out that the condemned may be witches. And the Baron paused, was briefly at a loss for words, then cried, "That's not fair, you know I have a problem with witches." Anyway, after much going back and forth, only Naldo took the DM's bait. Naldo mounted the Lumicon merry-go-round. Seated on it, it spun clockwise. Naldo had access to levers on either side of his seat that, when pulled, spewed the flames forth from the dragon necks and heads, extending perpendicular from his seat on the Lumicon. While the Lumicon spun, the condemned prisoners were brought forth and moved around the Lumicon in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. Naldo held on to the spinning Lumicon and pulled the levers, initially hitting nothing. Then his dragon head ran out of fuel. Naldo deftly jumped to another seat, pulled the levers, and again missed the condemned prisoners. On his third try, Naldo managed to fry one of the prisoners. That's somebody just arriving. But sure, if you would, Mark, that'd be awesome. Naldo managed to fry one of the prisoners, but was thrown from the Lumicon and spewed vomit all over himself and others. Having survived the Lumicon, the other condemned prisoners were set free. Stumbling away, Naldo was complimented by the townfolk. The Baron cast Spare the Dying on the poor sod who was already burned to death. He also convinced the others, those previously condemned but who were now free, to go to Thessaloniki to join the army fighting Ghazi. In a tavern, the party drank a dragon brew that permitted them to breathe fire. Bought 2 kegs of the brew. Naldo danced and the party discussed whether to hire a mercenary army to hold back Ghazi. Midday, after leaving Mons and using the amulet that Baldur stole from Ghazi, the Baron scried on him. He found Ghazi in a huge black tent on a battlefield somewhere. At the time, Ghazi was literally consuming people. He also seemed to know that someone was watching him. Thinking that the cleric Jumnos was the one scrying on him, Ghazi brazenly showed the Baron that he was about to surround Jumnos' army of Sarenrae in a pincer, in a trap. With this information, Kip reached out to an old acquaintance and drug lord that he knew, Farak Kushatsma Kasagi, and asked him for help getting a message to Jumnos. Kasagi agreed, but at a price. Kip agreed to owe Kasagi a marker. Jumnos got the message from Kasagi. The party doesn't yet know if he successfully did extricate himself from the pincer. Later, Galela carefully examined Zymon's tome, written in a language that she understood, Old Aramaic. She understood the literal meaning of the text. Post their scrying and research, the party continued through San Quentin and, well, the Baron sang a song, I think, and then on to Compiègne, to the Ile de Cité, also known as Paris. In Paris, in a heavily guarded city square, someone bumped into Kip, said, "Entschuldigen Sie," or "excuse me" in German, and kept going. The party continued to Galela's off-white sandstone classically columned CIA headquarters. Inside, Galela met Ud Vector, who some of the party members, but not Galela, had previously met. With Vector, Galela sought to clear the names of the Champions of the Sun of their previously thought of as ill deeds in Ludwigshafen. He said that he would do some research and asked her to come back tomorrow. As Naldo, Kip, Galela, and the Baron exited Galela's CIAI headquarters building and re-entered the large city square, a huge explosion rocked the CIAI building. The 4 party members were knocked forward, but they are on their feet. Balder is somewhere else in the square. At a very, very quick glance, all party members noticed that the guards in the square appeared just as surprised as the party members. However, and though they are slightly surprised, some of the guards make eye contact with the party members, and they seem to prepare for the worst. The square itself, guys, welcome back. The square itself, huzzah, it's been a long time. The square itself is rectangular in shape. The guards are probably about 160 feet from you. You are at one end of the rectangle, if you can paint it in your head, near the building that just exploded. At the other end of the rectangle, 160 feet away from you, not to be confused with the distance here, just for pictorial reference, 160 feet away from you are the guards. About 20-ish feet to your right, the 4 party members, you notice a 2 to 3 story set of multi-purpose buildings. The 2 to 3 story multi-purpose buildings surround the entire square. To the left of the party members are more of those 2 to 3 story buildings, but slightly farther away, at a slightly greater distance, if you will. While all of this was going on, Naldo and the Baron noticed, and Galela noticed movement atop some of the multi-purpose buildings immediately to the right, about 20 feet up. Whoever or whatever it was atop the building quickly disappeared behind the building. As that happened, Galela took off running toward that building, toward a small alleyway in that building. Welcome back, guys. What are you doing?
What are we doing?
That is a good question.
But Galela took off already.
She messaged me and...
Okay. Did the guards react to that?
This is just happened.
Okay. All right, because that's kind of important. All right.
You know,
Grapple
it
Glare.
gets
Screw
confusing
all her
sometimes.
plans while she's not
Our
here.
party keeps growing and shrinking and growing and shrinking, and then the same people show up months later like nothing's happened.
Okay. So the Baron will take a couple steps forward.
You're champions of the sun.
Baron will take a couple steps forward, and go, "The gentlemen, we are not your enemies. We are just as surprised by this event as you are." And just both hands up, taking nonchalant, just walking forward, casually, calmly. "Gentlemen, we are not your enemies here. We had nothing to do with this."
The Baron walks forward. The guards, they're at a shock. Behind you, if you can imagine this dramatic scene immediately behind you, there are... Not that at all. I don't know what that
That was
was.
last night.
Okay. Immediately behind you and in the distance, as you're standing there facing these guards in this direction,
Yeah.
standing behind you, immediately behind you is this. And gentlemen.
Oh, well, I'm assuming that they're like.
If Galila
Like, for
turned
the
off
guards
running, I
to
think
come
Kip
up.
would probably chase after her.
Okay, Kip turns.
Kip is
and-
now unsure if Galila's the one that did this.
Well, that's what I think.
But-
obviously, but
He also remembers, excuse me, Gesundheit, happened right before this happened. And now he's wondering, was that who it was that did this?
Naldo, you hear
Oh,
a
yeah.
voice in your head. It's Galila. Via, you gather, she sent you via a message spell. She says to you, someone was up on the roof. Inform a guard. Find a way up with me. And as she disappears down an alleyway, Kip turns and starts toward the direction that she went. The guards are cautiously moving forward. I mean, they're you see the number of them that you see right there. The townspeople in the square are scattering toward the buildings, toward the entrances of the buildings, and onto either side, grabbing their kids, grabbing their bundles of stuff, maybe grabbing bundles of other stuff from other people, and quickly scattering as the square is very quickly just left with a lot of you standing there. The Baron, one gentleman walks forward to you in the square as Naldo takes off in the direction of correction. As Kip takes
I'm
off.
gonna take off too.
Okay,
As soon as she says that to me, and be like, "He went that way," and try to yell it like loud enough and like make eye contact with the guards.
Okay, so
that,
right
like,
now
they
there
know.
is it's only 20 feet away to the buildings on your right. You take off and you're like, boom, you're like in between two of the buildings going in that direction. The rest of you, Mattias and the Baron for right now, are, and somewhere in there is Balder in the crowd, I'm assuming. It's a large cobbled square, and you've got a basic description of it. The civilians all have bolted at this point. Somebody starts to slowly come forward, and he's very cautious, though, and he's looking at you, and he says, I am Uncutor. Please, we do not want bloodshed in the streets.
neither do we. We do not want any violence. There may be survivors inside. We would like to help them.
Please, just lay down your weapons.
My hands are for
And
you to
you-
see, Matthias. It is you and I. We must be together in this.
Okay, the rest of you, let me clear this off here real quick. If we can, I'm just going to push these guys back. You know they're in front of you.
There's
right
no
there.
way for us to be able to keep up with you guys. I mean, there's no chance. So,
You can roll that map up if you would.
I got the map.
Sick of Lycoa.
Is Lycoa with you? Right?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Took off.
Okay, so put yourselves right at that entrance, right down there. See that?
City alley
Yes.
runway going on right here. There's a chase happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got a Baron over there.
And Galila.
Aha! There he is.
Oops, sorry.
Sick of him. What? She only said there was one on the roof.
There was only one on the roof.
Oh man.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's what you see for right now. Okay, back with the party.
What do you consider the party? It's 2
Oh,
and 2
it's
now.
good.
We're
It's
split
2.
2 and 2.
Okay, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and roll some initiative, just so
Full
I
side of the
have
party.
an idea of what's going on. If I've got to go back and forth with what we call dungeon initiative on folks, that I have some idea where
Are
everybody
you
is.
including
if you will.
Mattias and I?
Yes, please do.
All right.
Put me down for a dirty 20.
My
I
initiative
guess I'm doing this
is spectacular.
You're next to it.
Yep.
Yes, dirty 20.
I haven't played it so long. I don't remember what my initiative. Oh, because I'm looking at the wrong.
Dirty.
Never mind. That's not me. Yep.
Did you get there, Baron?
I got 8.
What'd you get, Marius?
Checking now. 22.
Ooh, man. Tom, what'd you get?
Speeding.
Leave me off for right now.
Okay. You are off.
How convenient.
Marius, Ronaldo, Kip the Baron.
Mattias, you're standing in the square next to the Baron.
Yeah?
Naldo, Kip, and Galila took off running to the right, about 20 feet away to your right, and disappeared into an alleyway. The Baron has been talking to the guards. The one guard, he's still he didn't move very far forward. It's your turn. What are you doing?
Who disappeared into an alleyway?
The rest of our group. So Naldo,
Oh.
Kip, and Galila. They all ran off.
Right.
They I don't know if he knows. I could.
Left us to die, basically.
No, they saw someone on the rooftops running away from the explosion. They are chasing
Right.
them down.
Right. Sorry, my brain's not. Okay.
We
right,
must remain to deal with the guard. If they will catch whoever this culprit was, they will be unable to do it with the guards on their tails.
Of course.
They want us to lay down our weapons. I suggest that we do so.
Any particular reason?
There is many more of them than there is of us. I may be able to take out most of them, and you may be one or two. But we are gravely outnumbered, and we must buy time for our friends.
Fair enough.
We need these guards to believe us if we are to complete what we've come here for, to warn them about Ghazi's envoy.
Fair enough.
We must make friends, as they say.
All right. I take my sword and, holding it across my hands, place it on the ground.
Okay, that is Mattias. He takes it and he rests it upon the ground. Naldo, you run through this section of an alleyway, and you find yourself in a very small courtyard surrounded by these 2 to 3 story multi-purpose buildings. It is nothing fancy. It's definitely not a market. It's probably like a back access to many, many buildings. And you see a figure who was coming down off of the roof. He turns to you and he's like partially on those steps, and he looks like he's coming down those steps and about to turn to the right. Immediately beyond him, you see another figure. And both of them are cloaked in black, which is and kind of grays, and that kind of blend in with the surroundings, if you will. What are you doing?
I will run up to the guy coming down the stairs, I suppose.
Okay.
Let's see. Alright, so
right up in his face.
bonus action dash. You get me right up there. And then I will attack him.
Okay! Attack away!
Or I'll yell,
What if he's just running away from an explosion?
freeze!
My apartment is on fire.
I'll yell at him to
I am French. I run away.
stand down.
Okay, you yell at him, stand down. And that's what you do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Just
your action.
Blocking his way. Yeah.
Okay. Understood. Kip, you are up. What are you doing?
Well,
You see that same thing, tall wooden and stone buildings surrounding a cobbled and dirt courtyard, obviously a back entrance to many buildings.
yeah, I will be following Galela at this point, and then see Naldo rush past me, and confront shadowy being, and I guess I will run up as well, right about there, and I will say, sick 'em. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And Lykoa will go ahead and try to grapple,
Understood.
which would be... How's he going to do that? Yeah,
Sick of Cujo.
Yeah, sick 'em. There it is. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, shoot. It doesn't. Yeah, the stupid thing doesn't take into account the stats. I have my own thing. I'm sorry.
While he's doing that, Galela, roll initiative, please.
There we are.
It's really bad. It's a 6.
Okay.
And put yourself on there below the Baron.
Okay, so if he charges 20 feet, he could do that. So yeah, so he's got to make an attack roll. 12. Does a 12 succeed?
A 12. He reaches up and his jaws kind of clamp down and grab hold of some fur, not fur, but a cloak, and tear away a piece of a cloak. But it doesn't seem to pierce his skin.
All right, so then he fails to grapple him, and then Kip will just hold his action if the individual tries to attack Lykoa or Naldo. I will shoot him.
Okay, that is Kip, the Baron. The Baron, you are out in the courtyard. Several individuals they're still about 150 feet away from you. Several individuals reach down and they grab some manacles and they sheathe their weapons and they're very cautiously coming forward toward you.
I'll take my Morning Star off my belt and place it down on the ground next to Mattias.
And the individual who spoke to you, he says, put your hands out.
I am not objecting to your wishes.
Very well. And they start to move forward toward you. The other guards start to move forward as well. Mattias, do you put your hands out? The one guard tells you, put your hands out. And it's obvious that they plan to manacle you.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
They're putting handcuffs
You're under
on us.
arrest, dude.
They're going to manacle us. They're arresting us.
They're about 150 feet away from you.
I will kind of whisper under my breath like a little bit to Mattias. This is what we expected, Mattias. It will be okay.
I didn't expect that we would need to be restrained, but fine.
It is for their safety, not ours. I trust you this.
Fair enough.
Okay, that is the bad guys, or rather the Baron outside. Galela, you are inside the alleyway. As you came inside the alleyway, you see these individuals as well. It is what you see depicted and what I described before. It's clearly like a back courtyard in between the buildings off of the very, very large market courtyard. The buildings around are about 2 to 3 stories in height, multi-purpose buildings made of wood and stone. What are you doing?
So I went, there's the alley, these are not guards,
They don't look like guards.
and did they, I missed the first part, are they coming toward us?
No, they seem to be. One was appeared to have come down off a roof and was quickly heading down the stairs when Naldo intercepted him. The other one, as you round the corner, you see the two of them.
And Naldo is
I'm just
what?
I'm just
Just
like up
innocent.
in his face trying to get him to stop because we want to probably take him back to the guards, maybe.
You're in that guy's face. How far is the other guy away from me?
That's probably about 30 feet. 30 feet. Actually, back here.
Oh, not from you. Sorry. Just
Like 80 feet.
You didn't attack.
you are correct.
Did the other guy go yet?
No.
Okay, no, neither of those guys have done anything.
He's too terrified now. Lykoa's in his face.
Okay.
didn't know the techno Viking was going to show.
How long does this take?
Those
Okay,
dances
okay.
with the weird
I'm
guys.
gonna
So to
try
dress more
something.
appropriately.
Sorry, I'm just reading this spell okay. Okay, I'm going to.
Do it. Just
Do it. Just do it. Yeah, go for it. Look it down.
No, I had to read.
You're not
this.
gonna go to
You
jail.
just blew up
No,
that
no,
whole
no.
building, and you killed all those people in the other city.
I know, you blew
like
up
just
that
bring
whole
them.
thing.
They're two dudes.
Well, no, I had to read this spell.
We'll
It's
help
your
you.
fault we're
so
here.
What?
You blew that whole building up. You killed all those innocent people.
It's the second city around. Everywhere she goes,
Okay.
death.
Kills
Dead.
all those
Dead.
innocent people.
Okay. I roll my eyes. I take out a piece of snake tongue, and my other hand has oil. I rub it on the snake tongue and they combine to one. And then I put my hand by my mouth, and as it does, words come out and shoot to
She speaks parcel tongue.
this guy who's closest to me because I don't have that far of a range. I guess I move up a little bit because
That's 20 feet away there.
and I say I have to be careful. I just say calm and come with us. It's okay. Don't be hostile about it.
Is this a...
Cast suggestion.
I'm sorry?
Suggestion.
Suggestion. Okay.
Nobody
And
knew
that
it was
is, what type of
Sorry.
save
I forgot
is
to
that?
say it. I was trying to be careful with my wording so he can.
Charisma save?
No, it's a wisdom save.
A 16.
Dang it. All right.
What does he need?
He needs 13.
Oi.
I think it's really.
15 plus 1. Well, I mean, you wouldn't know. Yeah, okay.
You better put
Do
some
you
ASI,
know
some
if
intelligence.
do you know if it's successful or not?
Do you know if it's successful or
Does
not?
the spell say if you know if it's it's failed
I'm
or
pretty
not?
sure it does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
all good.
Well,
That's it.
that's all I can do.
Okay, that is
It's all right.
Galela.
I tried.
The bad guys at this point. He reaches up and he tries to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He tries to stab you. He just jabs away.
Oh, I get to shoot him.
He has this long, like sickle-like device that tries to jab into you. I don't think an 11 will hit. You feel it slice in, and as it does, you see some liquid get on your on your outfit at that point, and he seems to somehow magically be able to disengage from you unless you have some ability to stop him, and move him 30 feet over in this direction, if you would.
Can I shoot him first? Because I was holding my action.
As a reaction,
I
sure.
was holding my action. in
Sure,
case he was
yes,
hostile.
absolutely.
That's probably gonna fail anyway. Wait, 14.
Oh,
16,
where's
17.
Naldo?
17. You were sitting there waiting for something to happen as this magic went by you, and you just had your arrow ready, and it went and it jabs right into his back as he turns and runs.
12 points of damage.
12 points. You can see him kind of like flop forward, and he's still up, but it obviously hurt him there. That is, and the other one down at the other end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He turns and he shoots at Lycoa. He's got this crossbow. It comes up and he fires this crossbow at him. And does a 14 hit.
It does not.
A 14, the arrow goes tearing through its fur and beyond it. Move him toward this, toward the water here, if you would.
30.
Yeah, 30. Can you get to the water? Okay, that's it. That is the bad guys. Back with Mattias and the Baron. The two of you guys, Mattias and the Baron, on the other outside. The two guards move closer to you. They were at about 150. Now they're at about 120 feet. Roll me a perception check, both of you.
Okay. Perception. It's with the 10.
25.
A 25. So Mattias is oblivious, but the Baron sees the one of the two guards' sleeves are rolled up, and he has this big tattoo on his sleeve that looks like a money bag. And he's moving towards you with his cuffs, and he's at about 120 feet now. Mattias, you are up. What are you doing?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but it's shifty.
I'm just waiting because that seems to be what we're doing.
I mean, I've gotten some bad tattoos before in my life, too, so I don't know.
He's what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
You didn't see it. You didn't notice it.
You didn't notice anything. So your sword is laying on the ground. These two guys they're about 120 feet away from you right now, and you're just standing still, or what are you doing?
Standing still, just kind of
Actually, that's not a fair
obviously
question,
annoyed.
'cause I shouldn't base it
Okay,
on
you're
that.
obviously annoyed. Naldo.
Tom, can I ask one question?
Yes, of
How
course
many
you-
guards are there? I don't know if
You
there's-
see, I think less 3. I think there were
Looks like 10.
7. I
Oh,
believe.
okay. That is what. Okay.
Less
Okay.
3.
I was making an assumption
less
that
three.
was how many were probably
Less
out there.
three.
But...
Yeah, there's 10 out there. So
There's
that's
10.
three, so-
Oh, okay. Okay. I was making an assumption that that's what it was. I figured I should ask you just in case you
Yeah.
had them.
I mean,
staged out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that is Mattias. Naldo, you are up.
You dirty scoundrel! Get back here!
Yeah.
And I will attack. A 19 to hit.
A 19. You're swinging away with the sword or a saber.
Yeah, with the rapier.
The
yeah.
rapier, your rapier just rips right into him. You near the arrow, where the arrow pierced his back.
Okay, let's see.
I guess you'll call this man shish.
Let's see. With booming blade.
Ooh.
So let's see.
I guess he's not going to talk.
100 damage. 7
You have to speak with the dead, right?
plus.
Two.
Maybe when he's done.
Keep your ear not here.
Except I'm not there. I do have it.
21 points of damage.
A 21. I don't know if this sounds like a booming blade, but boom.
Bring the head.
Close enough. 21 on top of the 12
Been a
before.
while
That
since
was
we've
one
done
hell of a
something like
booming
that.
blade, though. Okay.
Well, he gets the sneak attack damage.
So what? Yeah.
And-
no, I meant the sound
Oh,
effect was
that, yeah.
a very loud booming
So-
blade. Okay.
So if he moves, 2 more d8.
Okay, understood. That is Naldo. Anything else?
No, I think that is it.
Kip, you are up. What are you doing?
So Kip's gonna move a little closer. 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. And he's gonna shoot the far guy, but he's gonna do sharpshooter. So I'm gonna sacrifice. So 7. So that's 16 to hit.
16 points of damage.
no,
Just 16 to hit.
A 16 does hit,
Okay,
yes.
so then it's so it's 6, 14, 24 points of damage.
Oh my gosh, 24 points. Your arrow rips through him and he goes falling to the ground.
Which guy? The far guy? The far guy, yeah. hit
Oh,
far
the
guy.
far guy?
Yeah, the far
no,
guy.
No,
Yeah,
that
the
one.
far
I'm
guy.
sorry. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. No.
Yeah, he was
no.
sad.
My
saw him
bad.
getting
then.
away.
My bad. 24 to him. He's still up.
So
Okay.
then I'm gonna shoot him again.
Do you have like a hamstring shot or something like that?
No,
Nothing like
no,
this.
nothing like that. 16 again.
A 16
This one's
hits.
not sharpshooter. This is just regular. So 12 points.
A 12 on top of the 24. Okay.
And we're gonna have Lycoa. 30. And Lycoa's gonna. So that's 30 feet. Lycoa's gonna try to knock him prone. But we gotta hit first, which I don't think that does. 9. No.
9. He leaps up and tries to pounce on top of him and just kind of slides down his...
Butter teeth, this dog.
Okay, that is Naldo. Kip. The Baron, you are up outside in the courtyard.
Do I know I saw a money bag tattoo on it, but do I have any idea what that might be in relation to? Or
You
regarding?
rack your brains, and you seem to remember Galela talking about an organization that might have been after her, and the name of the organization was... What was the name?
Money first.
I hear it echoing in my head. And you're standing there and you hear it like echoing in the back of your head.
Money first.
Klima Isoludi.
Oh, yes.
Prima Solde. Money
Okay.
first.
And just Brian doesn't remember.
He did.
You remember
they are
her
at
mentioning
odds
Prima
with
Isoludi.
the
Little
CIA. So
Correct.
they are at odds with them. Okay. I'll whisper to Mattias. Is he still Mattias?
He's still
how
the
far-
two of you are-
What's the different distance? I'm sorry.
They're about 120 feet from you.
Okay. Mattias, stay calm. I do believe that these are members of the. I'm not going to try to say it.
Prima Solde.
Prima Solde.
It's like the sausage.
They may have
Prima.
been responsible in a way for the destruction of the CIA building. I do not think we should trust them, but we must let them get closer. So follow my lead.
So we weren't attacking them. Now we are attacking them, but we're not supposed to let them know that we're attacking them.
I would like to talk to them first and see. How many of them are approaching? Are all of them approaching or just 2?
No, yes, just the 2 guards. Not all of them, just the 2.
Okay.
The one leader seems to be staying back.
Okay.
And just there's 2, and one you notice he has a
Okay.
large tattoo
Okay.
on him.
I'm just gonna remain there. Let's see.
Association.
I'm just sorry. I'm just looking one thing real quick. I didn't need to roll anything.
Okay. You're not doing
I'm
anything,
gonna-
though.
Well,
Or are you?
I'm checking to see if this is like.
Okay, well, I'll come back to you. You can still do it. Just,
I'm looking to see if I can do it without them seeing me do it. That's
Okay,
what I'm
great.
checking
Go
out.
ahead and look
But
it
I'm
up.
gonna.
Galela, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm going
I was thinking about blessing myself and Mattias, but I'm gonna wait a couple more rounds.
Wait, I should have gone that direction. You shot that guy.
The guy over there. Yeah.
This guy you shot. I. Oh, how far?
He's getting away. I did the whole sharpshooter thing. It was like.
I'm like roughly out of 60 feet every now and then. Okay. Well.
Look out! He's running right for us.
Fireball.
This is really bad.
But Simon is no
Well,
more.
I'm gonna just shoot him. He's out of
Which one?
I'm gonna shoot the far guy.
She's not just right. I don't know if she should
Go for it.
Except for
Shoot him.
3 yet. Brian is.
Shoot him in the knee.
That's true.
I'm going to.
Not too far away for you to shoot him with an arrow.
No, not with an arrow. I was gonna
Oh.
do a spell.
Just jump kick him.
Just kick everything.
Alright.
Not kick everything.
I forget how to play. Oh, that's. No, that's for damage. That was bad. That was a natural 1.
Uh-oh.
So I don't hit him.
Uh-oh. What was it?
First one
Was it really a natural 1?
Yeah, it was a natural
You're
1.
scared. Here.
Scared.
You done
Protected
scared.
by its intended target. Saving throw DC 15 wisdom or be frightened as per condition. If it attacker fails its saving throw, the creature is frightened by its intended target. So I have to make a saving throw
Yeah,
first.
you have to roll saving throw.
She has like flashbacks.
I don't want to
of
use
seeing
that
him
dice.
skewered like a shish kebab.
You manipulate your fingers, and some just the flash in front of you, kind of like
What did you do?
briefly, momentarily.
Arrow.
Oh, you shot an arrow.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a spell.
No, I'm sorry. I'm too. If I was 60 feet away, I would have done the spell, but I can't. Yeah, I felt that.
Okay, you
but I can
somehow
again.
kind of fumbled. It almost fired back at you at that point.
So.
But you managed to. You're still up. I think you still have a movement if you want it.
Oh, she moved already.
Oh, you did? Okay.
No, I can try and hit again.
Sure. If you have 2 attacks.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think. Okay, when I'm frightened, I can't move towards the.
You can't move towards him.
But I can still try
And I think
hit
you
him.
have disadvantage on attacks. Right? No? Can I see it?
I forget what fright.
I thought you have disadvantage when you're...
I thought so too, but I don't.
That's poison, that now.
Was I reading too fast? I don't
think it's
see
just
that.
you can't.
I think frightened is you just can't go closer.
Oh yeah, you cannot willingly
disad-
move close to the source of fear.
Yeah.
But it's
But
not
you can
disadvantage.
attack the source
You can still attack.
with disadvantage if already in melee or missile range. So it's with disadvantage.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to hit the guy closest to us then.
Okay.
Okay.
You fire away
arrow.
again with another arrow.
But I
You're
think
scared
that
while you
misses
do
too.
it. You're trembling. Your hands are shaking.
Shoots in the air.
She's gonna shoot Naldo in the butt.
Roll a
She
die.
has a tendency to do that.
Yeah, he needs you to do something.
13.
13. Naldo, you see this arrow.
Forget how
This arrow go by
I
just
forget how to deal with
right
it.
by the edge of your head.
Watch it!
Let go and
Sorry.
let go and Naldo look at each other.
Just sit here.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Told you she's not on our team.
That's it.
attacking you.
Understood. That is Galela. These two. This guy he goes toward the edge of the water here, and he leaps into the water, and he vanishes down into the water. Run him toward the water and tell me if he makes it. I don't know. He's gonna dash. He's gonna
magical-
disengage
Okay, so
and then run toward the water if he can make it.
25. That's 30.
30, and yeah, he's just gonna dash then at that point. Boom, he goes down into the water and he disappears. You see the two of them disappear down into the water at that point. Mattias, you are up outside in the square.
Should have heard our original name. Do you remember that?
You're outside in the square. The two guards that are moving toward you and the Baron are now at about 90 feet away. And you give me another perception check, please, Mattias.
Checking. 14.
14. You don't notice anything. You're just standing there. I'm a man. I can take prison. There you go.
A lot of assumptions right there.
Okay, that is, Mattias, you are up. What are you doing?
Mattias' next secret.
Still waiting.
Okay, that is Mattias. Naldo, you are up. What are you doing?
Got like a little teardrop tattoo all of a
Oh,
sudden.
man. I'm dashing and jumping in the water.
Okay, you dash forward and you leap into the water.
That's water, Naldo. It's his France.
You dash in, and you can tell that it's sewage water, but you dive
God.
down, and you keep your head just like your mouth. You grab some air, you can and go, and you can see that this tunnel of water goes into what looks like a sewage system and an underground sewer, if you will.
Toilet.
And that is Naldo. Kip, you are up. What are you doing?
Oh god, I'm probably gagging. Yeah, I guess I'll dash after him. So I'm gonna go as far as what's that? What do I got? 30. 30.
You could make it there. Just count it.
Oh yeah, I can get one here.
Yes.
Okay.
No, you can make it in the water.
Oh, I can make it in the water.
I would be.
Yeah, you're in the
70.
water if you're going in the
Okay,
water.
yeah.
Lyko is in the water if he's going in the water.
we are in the
Okay,
water.
the Baron, back with the Baron and Mattias. You're standing there. They're 90 feet away from you at this point, coming towards you, the two with shackles. What are you doing? Anything?
Matthias, I do not
Yes?
believe we will be given fair judgment here. We could take these two gentlemen out, or we can wait to have a larger group, where I may be able to do more damage. I will follow your lead. You are the battle master.
I think that striking when the enemy is not vastly outnumbering us is almost certainly the better option.
We are outnumbered 10 to 2. Just
5 to 1, but
I know, but I'm literally going. How far is the rest of the other?
the rest of them are about 150 feet from you.
Okay.
So there's two from about 90 feet away, and there's the others that are 60 feet beyond them at 150
Okay.
feet.
Okay.
On the bright side.
And what is the posture of the other guards? The other guards?
They're all cautious because you guys, he looks tough. They can't really tell what you are, and then beyond you they see this burning building, so they're not really sure what they're facing.
Is anybody moving to do anything about the burning building?
Yeah, my bad. You do see some people in the background. It looks like townspeople with water buckets and sand buckets quickly running to try and put it out, but it's on fire at this point.
Yeah.
The explosions happened, and then flames
I think you
continue
guys are
to
still
burn.
like 25 feet in front of it, so
but-
like you could surely feel the heat like on the back of
No,
your
no, I'm
necks.
just wondering if they're
At
just
the
kind of
same
like,
time,
let it burn.
At
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
time, only about 24 to 30 seconds have happened since this has happened. So it's not like
Right.
their response time is it's
Okay.
not the same as Jackson's fire department response time.
Okay.
Okay, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going, well, they're, how far are they? About 60?
90 feet from you.
Okay.
You
so-
think it's probably going to be another 3
probably- okay.
rounds
Okay,
before
I'm
those
gonna
two
hold,
guys
I'll hold.
get to you. Okay, and Mattias, you know the same. That is the Baron. Galila, you are up. What are you doing?
I can get to where Lycoa is, I think.
Okay. Yep, you're there. Just push yourself up there. Yeah,
in the water.
you are. The rest of you are in the water at that point.
I'm gonna.
If you're
I'm
going
gonna
in the
leave-
water.
I'm gonna go in the water. I'm gonna leave Abu
Okay, Abu
in the
will.
vicinity. He won't be in the water. I'm just gonna have him.
Okay.
Leave 'em in the courtyard.
I'm gonna leave him in the courtyard, and if he just to keep a lookout, and if he sees, I don't know, if our party catches up, he's kind of the indication. Like I'm not just having
Okay, understood. That is Galila. You don't see any of the bad guys at the moment, but you and Naldo, you're probably the farthest ahead. You can see up in the distance. Every once in a while, you come up, you see splashes up in the distance, so you know you're going in the general direction. Okay, and that is the bad guys, if you will. Mattias, you are up out in the courtyard. The two guards with the shackles are approaching you. They're about 60 feet away right now. Give me another perception check with advantage, if you will. 19. Now you see, you recognize, well, you don't recognize what it is necessarily, but you see what looks like a large money bag as a tattoo on one of these guys' arms. Okay, and what are you doing? Still standing in place waiting, correct? Or something else?
So, Baron,
Yes, Matthias. Very formal here.
forgive me for my confusion. But are you suggesting that we deal with these two while they're close and then deal with the rest after, or are you suggesting that we continue to wait?
I suggest we continue to wait and have a conversation before we eliminate them if necessary. As long as the city guard is far enough away, we should be able to get away.
Not entirely unreasonable.
But I do believe we should have a talk. They may
All right.
decide to unshackle us. We may not wait to be shackled. We will delay as long as we can.
All right then.
We shall
I'll go
stall.
along.
You must do the most of the talking. They will be more comfortable with you than with me.
Why? Because of the fact that something is clearly very strange about you, or the fact that I'm wearing a full suit of armor.
There is something very strange about me. I do not understand.
What did you say?
Yes, you are much more
men
formal.
never understand.
You are less formidable.
I am? I don't know what to take it as a compliment.
I am not nearly as handsome as you, okay? I said it. I am very old. I'm a very old man.
I'll allow it.
You are young
All right.
still.
We
Full
will
of life.
talk. We'll see what they have
Full
to
of
say.
life.
Okay. That is Matthias. Naldo, you're up ahead. You see him, the guy you come to like an intersection, a T intersection, and you can clearly see that he turns left at the intersection and splashes away down in that general direction, and he seems to pop almost, you see him like just in the glimpse of him, like he comes up above the water and pops up above something at that point.
I'll kind of follow around the corner.
You continue on and you swim around and you're just there, just about where he popped up at. Do you pop up, or you're down right now in the water, and he clearly went, when you get to where he was, he clearly left the water.
I will go up slowly. I will try to go up.
You go up slowly and you pop up and you find yourself in another room. Let's pull that map off of there, please. Or actually, you can just leave it there. I'll put this one on top of it. Make sure I get the right one here, Tom. Bear with me for 1 second. Yeah, this is it. Okie doke. You are down there by that, yeah, right there. Put your guy right there for right now. Okay, we're just gonna slide this over here slightly this way. Get this cart out of the way. Baron, if you could put your figure and Matthias out there. These guys, I think I said we're about 60 feet away is what I said. So just put yours at that end, and do me a favor, count out 60 feet, which is 12, I think 12 hexes, right? Can't put them 60 feet away from you.
Okay, from wherever I set up.
Yeah, wherever you set them up, the two of
All
them.
right.
You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then these other ones are farther back. So this distance is
Wow, Tom, that's pretty good.
what? I was just
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
Yeah, this is
Not too shabby.
It's experience.
Yeah.
Okay, and so
I dream
this
in hexes.
these guys back here are 150 feet from you. 1-5.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Okay, that is them. That is Naldo. You pop up and you find yourself, you're clearly in a sewer at this juncture. Some kind of underground sewage area. You're floating it. It reeks. This area stinks of human refuse, of foodstuffs and whatever else you can think of that's been thrown in there. There's some light emanating into the area, but it is dark. It is not like pitch dark. It would be the equivalent of dim light, if you would. At a quick glance, you don't see anything immediately at the moment. That is Naldo. Kip, you are up. What are you doing?
Taking the same route Naldo did.
Naldo, you take the same route that Naldo did, and you continue into there.
Oh, hello.
vomit on Naldo's shoes.
Naldo, you raise your head slightly up and you see inside this sewer area. Bear with me for 1 sec.
Not only does it smell like France, but it also tastes like France in your mouth.
Oh, God.
It's true.
It's like le poop. Oh, hello. She's so bad there. They're so bad there, Bucket. Oh, jingle bells on it.
You make your way in. You raise your up Apocalypse Now slightly above the water. Your head looking around, and you see this dark, dim room. You don't see anything immediately. The Baron, you are up. You are outside. These 2 guards are approaching you. The others are standing back. The leader starts coming forward as well. The one who's clearly was communicating to you. The one of the 2 guards is the one who you saw the tattoo on. That is, Baron, what are you doing? You're still standing, holding your ground.
Yeah,
Understood. Galela, what are you doing?
Wait, am I still in the water now?
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna continue to swim.
Okay, you continue to swim. You eventually...
I'm sorry, can I say one thing to Matthias?
Sure, of course you can.
Matthias,
Yes.
if I tell you to
Yes?
close your eyes, please do so, and you will be okay. Trust me.
It's like
All
a Raiders
right,
of the
then.
Lost Ark thing.
We shall wait for them to approach us, and we will have our conversation.
Okay.
Okay, that's all.
Okay, understood. Galela, you come up and through this sewage and sludge that you're swimming through, foodstuffs, other stuff that you don't want to think about what it is, and you come up against and you kind of bump up against Naldo and Kip. You're just keeping your head slightly above the water. What are you doing?
You're not up already. You're still in the water.
We're all like in this canal. We haven't climbed out.
I'm going to just. I'm not really gonna. I'm gonna just. Can I see anything, hear anything specific?
You raise your head up and you look inside. You don't see quite as far as the map shows, but you can see you're in the sewers underneath the Ile de Cité. Clearly, these are sewers that dump water in from various places throughout the city. Let me just give you an idea what it looks like here, if you will. Oh my gosh, technology. Give me 1 sec.
One day we're gonna come in, Tom's gonna have a table round like this with a TV.
No, I thought about it.
Laid in the middle of
I
it.
thought about it. I'm not sure it's worth it. For the way I play, I'm not really sure it's worth it. I did think about it.
I'm sure they have like map creating software for it.
Oh,
now
they
and
have
stuff,
lots
right?
of lots of different programs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if things that can do like active effects?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can do
digital,
like
like
fog.
yeah,
So
that's-
like you can only see like what
lighting
you can
effects
see
and stuff.
if it's dark. You know.
Yeah.
I don't want to get mired in the technology, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it
No,
just,
I don't blame you.
This is just, I thought about, and there's another thing, a little bit of sidebar. I'm sorry for interrupting, but because since you brought it up,
I was bantering.
I played at a table with it, and the screen is illuminated.
Yeah.
Because, and so everything everything above it is like dark, and everybody's hyper focused on the map. But guess what? They're not focused on
Each other and
the minis.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
and each other.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love the minis.
Yeah.
I'd rather you look at my minis than look at my map.
Yeah. No, that's very true. That's very true.
And it's just so it's like these dark objects moving around on this
'cause
illuminated
they're all
platform
backlit from below.
because they're all backlit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no lighting at them. There's lighting from below,
Right.
and I'm like,
That's interesting. Yeah.
Someone should invent.
I was like, it was
minis with
cool,
lights.
but
Spotlight on the mini.
I was like, but then the DM had another computer off to the side just to operate the maps, and I was like, yeah, it's just it's too much. Anyway, I'm sorry about the sidebar, and enough of Tom pontificating. What does Galela see? If you darker than this, but something like that, if you will. Almost kind of dark and eerie inside of this underground area, if you will. The water dripping, the sludge bumping into you. You see probably 20-foot, semi-reasonably, and maybe a little another 20 feet beyond that in the dim light. That's what you see right now.
No.
There's a ledge on either side of you. It looks like you could step up onto a walkway underneath. There's a little bit of light streaming in from what look like sewer grates, if you will.
And no people, no voices.
You don't see anyone yet.
So I'm going to come up as far as I can, and I'm just going to rise to the ledge and crouch.
Okay, so which let you climb up onto the ledge, and you're crouched
That gives me a
down.
little more cover. I guess if I get behind the barrel.
Yeah.
And I'm just listening for any voices.
Okay. That is Galela. Galela, you come out of the water at that point, and we'll just use this guy right here. You see, and where's the other guy who was with him?
I don't know where he
took
went.
him.
I think
I
you
did?
took him back. Yeah.
My bad.
He's behind us. Ah!
Put them, the two of them are right over here, we'll just say. The two of them are right over there. Each one raises a crossbow, and they see you, the first one they see, and they shoot a crossbow bolt at you. Tom, give me the D20. Okay. A 21, dirty 21, and a 15.
The first one hits.
The first one hits you, and they do 6 points of damage. And give me a saving throw as you feel something course through your veins there.
No.
A con saving throw, yes, please. Or just roll a d20. I have your stats here if I need them.
Why am I rolling so low? That's a fail, probably.
Okay,
6.
you feel something coursing through your veins, and you take another 10 points of damage, and you feel slightly wheezy. It hasn't affected you yet, but you intuitively know that something struck you, and if you will, poisoned you. Back up outside with our plucky heroes in the courtyard. Mattias, they two guards are now, push these ones forward 30 feet, please. Push that one forward. He's about 60 feet from you. Okay, the two guards with the shackles, clearly shackles that they plan to put on your wrists, are approaching you, and behind them there appears to be a leader, and he looks like a leader. And you glance at these two guards, and the one looks rather thuggish, the one who has the tattoo. The other one, they're both dressed in guards' uniforms, but the one clearly looks kind of thuggish. The leader looks rather not noble, but very has a presence about him as a leader, if you will. What are you doing?
Baron?
Perhaps you might want to speak to the leader. Maybe he will come closer.
That's the question. That's the thing I just realized. What am I supposed to be asking them about?
Well, what was the name of the thing again? I can never remember.
The Prima Solde.
The Prima Sol. They clearly are members of the Prima Solde,
Oh, that.
which have
I thought you meant we were supposed to ask them about something else.
no. We want to let them know we have nothing to do with this destruction, but they are enemies of the CIAI building that has been destroyed here. They may be looking to pin this on us. If we can get the leader closer to us, perhaps convince these guards we will only be shackled and spoken to by their leader.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Turning towards the back towards the guards. Hail and well met.
I don't know if well met. The leader says from farther back. I don't know if well met is quite the term, but I appreciate your cooperation.
Well, I hope that you are willing to accept it with the slight caveat. My companion and I will only surrender to you.
Yes, but my guards will put the shackles on you, and yes, you are surrendering to me. I don't understand. Beyond that, I don't understand.
No, you misunderstand me, sir. There is something we must discuss.
This square is a scene of chaos.
Indeed it is.
We
We're
must-
not actually to blame for it.
If you are innocent, you have nothing to worry about.
Baron, he's clearly... he's either a bit... Baron, he's either a bit dull, or he's part of the Prima Solde. What do I do?
We clearly must be. We can ask him. I don't know how much out of my turn I can discuss.
I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay. We can always
Fair enough.
clearly ask him. He can either tell us the truth or he could lie. We will find out one way or the other. I just need him within 15 feet of me. And we will find the truth.
Fair enough. Well, you see, good sir, I cannot help but notice that your subordinates have some rather fascinating, markings.
I'm not sure I understand you.
Prima Solde, no?
I have heard of this, but
Well, the two men who are approaching with you are clearly members. Given the fact that they have the tattoos clearly visible on their arms.
he turns and looks at one of them, and the guy goes, he motions to it, and it is just a tattoo.
I just find it fascinating that your subordinates are members of the Prima Solde when the building that is now quite a conflagration behind me. Actually, it's yes, that's getting a bit unpleasant to look at. It's quite right. When it belonged to an organization that is quite possibly could be considered a rival to the Prima Soldi.
I am not familiar with that. We'll get back to you. That is Mattias. Naldo, you are up, back down in the depths of the sewers, if you will.
Alright, I'll kind of jump out the same side that Galila did.
Okay, you jump out on the same side.
And I will bonus action dash around. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55. There. And I will lash out at that guy.
Okay, you lash out, you slash away, and you come out, water and sludge is dripping off you as you leap up out of the water.
14 to hit.
A 14, you, and your rapier cuts through his cape but doesn't pierce him.
I will try again. Oh, 15?
A 15 hits. You can feel your rapier dig into him.
$28 points of damage.
28, and he goes down. You feel it slice right into him, and your rapier comes out cleanly. I think you gotta turn it on.
I did turn it on.
Oh, okay. Okay, that is Naldo. Kip, you are up.
All right.
You're down in the water doing your best Marlon Brando. Or not Marlon Brando. Yeah, it was Marlon Brando.
Can my feet touch the ground?
I assumed you were swimming.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I was wondering if I could stand up and shoot, but I'll get out of the water, I guess. Or the sewer.
You climb up, you get out, you're on the edge of you pull yourself up, the sludge and bits and stuff fall off your body and dribble down onto the ground and into the water.
That's disgusting. I'm gonna vomit. And I'm gonna impose my self-disadvantage while I try to fire.
Bonus action vomit.
Bonus action vomit. All right, that's a 16.
A 16. Your arrow goes flying towards it and it slams right into him.
And that's gonna be 10 points of damage.
10 points. He looks worse than bloodied, if you will.
All right, so then that's 26 to hit. 15.
15. One arrow slams into him. He's like hovering, and then a second arrow just jabs right into his eyeball, and he goes down.
Take his head.
You reach over.
Take his head.
You reach over and cut his head off so that Baldur can have the other eyeball.
No, I want the Baron to be able to talk to him.
Oh, okay. That is Kip, the Baron, back outside with the rest. Split party night. Back outside with the plucky heroes outside. Your standoff. What are you doing? Anything else?
My good friend. My name is Baron Andre von Hellwing II. I am an old man. If you could please come closer, and we shall discuss. I will not continue to shout over the madness of this scene here.
Okay. The guards move forward. They're right in front of you, and the other guard move him up. He's about 15 feet away from you. They're right up next to you, and the other guard is about 15 feet away from you. So yeah, just he's like right there, and he's like, I am Ancutor. I appreciate your cooperation, and clearly you are not the criminals, but there is a procedure. You understand? Those other ones who ran are probably the criminals. We will hunt them down and we will kill them. And as long as you cooperate, you should be free in a month or two.
I do not believe that would be in your town's, the city's best interest. We come here on a very important mission, and we do not wish to have your unreasonable apprehension of us keep us from this very important mission.
You understand, I'm just doing my job. And then as soon as we get you into custody, away from all of these civilians who might be distraught at something that happened in their city, we can resolve this a lot more peaceably. Otherwise, it could get ugly, and we don't want that type of reputation in the public square for anyone.
I do believe that these actions will be the greater threat to your city. You do not want to take us into this custody. We have nothing to do here.
We can talk about it in back at the station, if you will. Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, a natural one.
He's like, we can talk about this.
Oh, no, I'm not going to take that.
We should.
I work hard. I work hard for these. Right? I work hard for them. I can use them.
Yeah.
Persuasion, you said?
Yes, I did.
That's a 12.
You get a sense that this guy is doing his job. He's just like, you don't have a sense that he's malicious. The leader there is in any way malicious toward you. He's just trying to defuse the situation. Huh?
He's just like, come on, I want to go home.
No, he's not like, come on.
My
He's
shift's
like,
almost over.
this is a chaotic situation, and he's just trying to diffuse it at this point. That is the Baron. Layla, back with you in the sewers. You are up. What are you doing?
I will go across. Can I make it there? Yes.
Okay.
That's when we're out of combat.
Can I look around? Oh, we're out of initiative on our side.
Oh, you're still dungeon
Well, yeah,
initiative, if you will.
Can I look around and see if there's any way up?
Any way up.
Yeah, like
You
out
see
here
a set of,
instead
you
swimming.
glance over, and it's very, very dim light, and then even beyond that it gets darker. You think that off in the direction to your front, it looks like it wraps around part of well, actually, no. From where you're standing, there's a wall right in front of you. Never mind. You don't see. You don't. You see a wall immediately to your front. You see a wall immediately to your front, and you see the sewer continuing down in this direction. And then to your front right, there's an opening, if you will.
The body that's not severed. Does it look like he's gone, or is he like bleeding out? Like I can kind of help stop it or heal him.
He's probably doing his equivalent of death saves. Not the one that Kip cut off his head of. The other one you're talking about.
Correct.
Can someone, anybody heal this guy? Or tie him up?
We just did all that work to take him out. Why would I want to heal him?
I didn't want to take them out.
That's not really in my bag of.
I mean, I can.
That's not
Can
really,
do that.
That's not. I don't do that.
I don't
do that. Sorry.
I would rather that we take
But we
a
have his head.
body to the gods that will not look very good. And I want 2 chances of...
I mean, we can leave the head and take the body.
No. We can take the head and take the other body, and we have 2 chances.
I think
of
she's
success
suggesting
in
that you were a
learning.
little hasty in taking the head off in the first place.
Yeah, this does not look good for any of us, to be honest. To have just a head first.
I mean,
Let's
it
at
could
least
look
try to
like
get
a
him
very
out.
deft blow.
Yes. I mean, okay. I guess I could heal him. Just
to, that he's not strong. 1 hit point.
I mean, can we just, I'll just, I guess medicine check him just to
Yeah,
kind of make
okay.
him stable. How about that?
Make that.
Okay.
that.
While
Start
this
using a
conversation is all going on at this point.
I'll hold him down.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to make him stable.
Okay. Well, you reach down to try and make him stable at this point during Galela's turn. And while all that is going on...
I'll make him stable. You make him
that's
stable.
what
You're like, you make him better. No, you make him better.
A figure you see...
There's an arrow in my back!
Galila firing again?
You see a figure pop out from a pole, and another one pop out over this way. And this one comes... Actually, he doesn't come around just yet.
He just comes out of the shadows.
Yes, he's not yet. He's still around the corner there. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's shooting at Lycoa. This one's shooting at Lycoa. An arrow goes flying across the room at Lycoa. Does a 16 hit Lycoa?
It does not.
It does not. And then he ducks behind the wall. This one over there, he will shoot at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He shoots at Kip. Kip does a 19 hit you.
Yes, it does.
A 19. He hits you for 5, and give me a con save, please. And then this one comes around the corner. He jabs at you.
That's a 7.
And he does a 15 hit.
No.
The 15, he pulls his his saber out and he dodges, he deftly moves out of combat and quickly disappears somewhere back here. You don't know where. That is the bad guys, Mattias.
7, I failed.
7, you failed. You feel something. You feel a little blurry-eyed at this point, and you take another 15 points of something coursing through your veins, and your head is kind of stumbling around at this point. Back with Mattias, you are standing outside outside in the courtyard. The guards with the shackles are there. They're trying to put the shackles on your wrist and on the Baron's wrist. About 10 feet beyond them is the one guard. If you look off at the corners of the 4 corners of the courtyard, there are additional guards at the 4 corners of the courtyard at this point. And you hear the sound of horses arriving. What are you doing?
Matthias, perhaps if our gentleman here would prove that he is not with this agency by showing us his forearms to ensure us that he does not have the brand like the others do.
A reasonable assumption. Just out of character real quick. So wait, did I take damage or
No. No.
Okay,
that was Mark.
The way it was said.
No, yeah, we're just dying down here in the crapper.
Yeah.
While you guys while you guys are up there, you know,
You really talk
checking
like,
out people's tattoos.
You really talk like a Scotsman.
Hi.
Perhaps
The crapper.
as a show of good faith, we could be reassured that that the investigation will be unbiased if we were to confirm that you do not have a similar brand or marking to those your subordinates have.
Roll a persuasion check
And we
with
would
advantage.
go peacefully. Can I assist him?
Sure, you can roll with advantage.
Okay.
You must
That's a
understand.
25.
I'm a man of science. I need facts and proof and evidence.
That's science.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I did.
Oh. Okay.
He pauses and he rolls up his sleeve. And you see a tattoo of a money bag. It means nothing though. It is just a symbol.
Really?
Yes.
It's his favorite token in Monopoly.
It is just a symbol.
Symbols have a great deal of power, my friend.
Yes, they do. And I appreciate your coming cooperatively. What are you doing?
Be patient, Matthias. Be patient.
Very well.
Mattias holds his tongue. That is Mattias back with Naldo Renzi, testing my ability to jump back and forth here tonight. Okay. All right, Naldo, you are up. What are you doing?
I'll go after the guy that tried to attack me.
Okay, you go around the corner. You don't see him immediately. You can.
10, 15, 20, 25.
There you go. You see him at that point.
Ha ha!
You're both staring at each other in the dark.
You cannot run from me. I will find you wherever you go. Ha ha! 19 to hit.
A 19! You came around the corner and you completely surprised him. You thrust your rapier in. You were probably going like this as you went around the corner, just hoping you found something, and of course you did.
Never find me, for I am the great.
am the great Naldo.
You'll never find me. This is just a little red cap.
26 points of damage.
26 points.
And they sheath in the booming blade.
Oh, is that with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boom. I can't get at it. That is Naldo. What are you doing? Anything else?
That's it for me.
You're staying in place?
Yeah.
Okay, that is Naldo. Kip, you are up.
All right, I'm gonna drop the head on the ground, and then I'm gonna be like, "What the? Do I see this guy?"
No, you don't.
I don't see him. Okay.
He dodged behind.
Okay.
You don't see anyone right now.
I don't see anyone. Okay. Okay, that changes things. I will.
You would have heard the booming blade.
Yes, you would have heard the booming blade.
Okay. I also know that Naldo went in this direction, so I will at least go this way. I will turn the corner. I don't know what I see. Do I see Naldo?
You see Naldo, yes.
All right.
So this guy would probably be, he's like kind of in the wall. He'd probably be more like right there.
He's around.
Okay, yeah, I could probably make it to here. But I probably still won't see him. It's not around the corner. I will. It's okay. I will hold my action for any sight of anything coming.
Got it.
Right?
You were like standing by, Piers, ready to lock and
when
load.
I see an arrow come at me, I'm gonna shoot where that arrow came from.
That is that is Kip. And back to our plucky heroes in the playground. The standoff. He goes. The two guards move forward to. Do you have your wrists out?
Not yet. My wrists aren't out for them to put them on yet.
It's the Baron's turn. What are you doing?
I am very sorry, my friends, but the Lord tells me that you are wicked men, and I will close my eyes, and I will cast Spirit Guardian, and I will say, Matthias, close your eyes. And I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians at. What can I do with it? What was that? I'm gonna do it at 4th level. I'm gonna hurt these guys bad. So I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians, and around me, the floating, sort of flying around me, like these women, like beautiful women in like these flowing gowns, just start flowing around me. And then as they look at them, they have to make as they're in my space now, they have to make a 17 DC 17 wisdom save.
A DC 17 wisdom save.
Man, those saves are getting up there.
That is tough for them. They are.
That's rough.
What are they here, Tom? Your swirling, attractive ladies seem to be enticing them, and they are +1, if you will. Oh, fail! I should have rolled who that is. What? I should have said who that was. I don't know who that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number one, the far one, one of the guards with the shackles is unaffected or saved it, made the save. The other two, the leader and the one behind, failed their saves.
That's it, yeah. I'll just do this. 6, 7, 8. So that's 13 points of necrotic damage.
13 points. You're
and then half to the one that saved.
And half to the one that saved as your necrotic damage just wraps around them.
The figures that they see floating around just turn to like skeletal, like just deformed and rotting looking flesh as they like kind of.
I think this kind of changes the dynamic out there. Okay. Oh, okay. You are watching the Carpathian Adventure on 7-Sided Die, and we will be right back.
My name is Jumnus Dawnflower. I used to be a merchant sailor until I was shipwrecked on a strange island and killed in a sacrificial blood ritual. In the moment between life and death, an otherworldly goddess of light came to me, offering me a second chance at life if I swore to enact her will upon the world. Now I travel with the champions of the sun, looking to right wrongs, vanquish evil, and earn the new life I've been given.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Louvier Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman, banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low, I found the champions of the sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the champions of the sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I'm Aldrich, and while I grew up an urchin in the narrow confines of Venice, I never seemed to fit in there. Except for this music box, my past is hidden to me. Now north of the Alps, I feel I'm closer to home, wherever that might be. Near the Untersberg mountain, I discovered these intrepid adventurers. Though they're blazing a dangerous path, perhaps they might help me discover who I really am.
I am Mikolash, a monk from Romania, and sometimes too curious for my own good. My scars tell only part of the tale. Having witnessed cannibalism in my village, as a child I fled, never to return. On my own, I stole from others to survive. A monk caught me and offered me a better way, but I abused their kindness. Now I walk alongside the champions of the sun. Will they be my own undoing? Or have I finally found the path I was meant for?
I am Borinth, the cave bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger, and with the champions of the sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
From the kingdom of Aragon, I am Zyman Val. I ventured forth with few possessions and little coin, save an ancient tomb I searched to decipher. But I've struggled to find clues, and at times, food. While freezing in the Alps, fate crossed my path with a shining night and the champions of the sun. Having aided me in a desperate time, they have earned my service and my friendship. Now, using my wizardry, I fight by their side.
I am Edric, and I am from England. I spent most of my youth in the Navy. Climbing the ranks, I was granted land and title. However, I did not fit in. A heretic to most. I fled, leaving my wife and children behind. In a city on mines, I met a group that changed my life forever. The Champions of the Sun. In time, perhaps they might help me reunite with my family.
Welcome back to the split party in the dungeon. Some down in the sewers under the Ile de Cité or Paris, and some up above the surface battling away with some guards, if you will. We rejoin the party under the water there. Galela, you are up. You don't see anyone immediately around you. You know that Naldo rounded the corner to your right front and heard the booming blade of his rapier. And you know that Kip also rounded the corner. What are you doing?
There's no cover, eh? If I go
Not
on
where
that
you-
side?
not where
Because
you-
he's behind the wall. Would I also
You
do-
don't know where those guys
Oh,
are.
where they came from.
You can't even see them. Hidden.
Because you guys are kind of like blocked.
But you know we were assailed with arrows and they came from somewhere that way.
Is that a pillar? It's really hard. Sorry.
This is a
let me just see.
walkway.
Yep.
If I go on the walkway on that side, can I hide behind a wall or something?
Sure, absolutely. Roll, just give me a stealth check if you would. With advantage.
That's higher. Yeah. 23.
23. Okay, you're pretty confident that you're pretty well hidden over there. That is Galela. At this point, this guy sticks his head out. Did you ever an action? Well, you used it to hide.
Yes.
And he does not see you. He rounds this corner and he fires away at 1 through 4. He shoots at Lycoa. Lycoa takes a shot to 24. I'm sure that hits.
Yes, it does.
24. Lycoa has to do a con save, and he takes
Codes are pincushion tonight.
9 points of piercing damage as an arrow. And then this guy dives. Galela, you see him. He dives behind.
Oh, can I hit him before I was holding?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Okay, hang on.
My bad.
1 second. That's okay. Look, like Hoa failed. But this is my attack. So 16, 20, 30. 1d. So 12 points of damage on that attack.
12 points on that guy over there. You see him get hit. He gets knocked, and then he quickly dives back around over here. And he kind of ineptly tries to hide. You can see the corner of him, Galela. Okay? As can you, Kip.
So Lycoa failed.
Lycoa failed. Lycoa takes another on top and feels something racing through her. She takes another. And she lets some gas loose as this stuff pours into her bloodstream. And she takes another 13 points of damage. And you smell that awful smell next to you as Lycoa releases it. But it manages to knock you out of your stupor, and you're no longer affected by whatever was streaming through you. You're like, I've discovered the secret to recovering from poison. You just have to smell dog.
Wolf farts.
There! Breathe deep! Okay, that is Kip's reaction. And over here, this guy on Naldo, he runs forward and he tries to, he doesn't run forward, he just tries to jab away from you. I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
No, sir.
And he takes off, he disengages and he takes off running. Which way does he go? He runs this way. He jumps off of the edge, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's right there. And this one, at this point, he turns around, and you've already used your reaction, but you see him as well. And Kip, come on, this is getting a little gross here, Tom. Let's find something else. There we go. Okay, that guy steps around the corner, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He shoots at Kip. Kip, this guy, and another arrow comes plummeting towards you. Does a dirty 20 does hit, I'm sure. Give me another save, and you take 2. You take 5 points of piercing damage.
Dirty 20 on the save.
Dirty 20. You are you feel something reap into you, but you lean down toward Lord Lycoa and breathe deep and manage to shake it off. Okay, that is, and then he ducks behind the column there. That is the bad guys that you. Actually, no. So over by that door, that door opens up top, and put those 2 guys by that door, and then they slam the door shut behind them. Okay, that is their action. That is the bad guys. Outside, Mattias. Oi!
Those 3 guys have to make a wisdom.
Okay, the 3 guys have to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
We're back outside with Mattias and the 3 guys. It's not their turn yet. They do it now, though. Right?
Oh, it's their turn, isn't it?
No, we're up to Mattias now.
They never went.
Okay, those 3
Right?
guys make a save.
Did they go with the opponents, or did they go with?
They were. Oh, that's right. They'd go with the opponents. My bad. An 8, that's a fail. A 3, I'm sure. 8 plus 1, 9. That's a fail. A 4, that's a fail. And a 17. We'll call the leader the 17. Okay. So 2 fail on the 2 guards.
16. So it's 17 points of necrotic damage.
17 points of necrotic damage. Oi, 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 oi. On top of the 13. Yes. So, well, 1 takes half of that, right? The leader takes half,
The leader
correct?
takes half, yeah.
And he had the full before. I had 13 before, so he takes, what is it? Rounded up, rounded down. 8 or 9.
But I think we ran down, right?
Okay, okay, good. And then the other 2 take, you said 17?
17, yeah.
Okay, they are both up, but one of the 2 guards looks really, really bad off, if you will. And not that you could look good after getting all this stuff wrapping around you at that point. Okay, the guards in the back, they're in a panic. You can see them loading their crossbows to fire at you. Okay, that is Mattias, you are up. Mattias, you just saw the Baron wrap this one guard in these tendrils of magical stuff, and then it just continued to do more damage to them as it's wrapping around this attractive ladies, kind of bizarrely wrapping around these figures, doing necrotic damage to them. You are up. What are you doing?
Okay, so give me a quick primer on where things are in relation to me.
Okay, there are 2 guards literally standing right in front of you. Your sword is on the ground at your feet. Just behind those 2 guards is the guard leader. They are literally right in front of you. The guard leader immediately behind them. Behind them, about 150 feet behind all of them, are at least another 7 guards, and then the entrances to the main 4 corners that enter the square, not the alleyways, but the main 4 corners. You can see additional guards showing up there.
Mattias, let's finish these off. I will take care of the guards far away. Then we will duck into the alleyway, following our friends.
All right then. Mattias, deciding to be a bit dramatic, just decides to try and kick his sword up and into his own hand.
Whoosh! Very cool. You reach down with the toe of your boot, flip it up into the air. Your sword is right there in your hand.
I would say I'm sorry about this, but I suspect that,
Very cool.
that I would not be if I knew the actual result of our conversation under other circumstances. Cue him taking the pommel to the nearest guard.
Okay, the nearest one of the 2 guards, you roll your attack. First of 3 attacks. Do your regular damage.
The image in my head, though, both of these seems pretty cool.
Okay, 13,
What's that? Oh.
25, and A 19.
A 19, you hit. You're pummeling this guard right in front of you.
Did you roll? How many attacks did you roll? All 3?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. He's learning.
Oh, good. Change of behavior as a result of experience.
25 and a 19.
That's a 13, a 5, and a 19, you said?
25 and a
13, 25.
And a 19. You're 13. You go up and you go bam. And it was almost like you were teasing him because it doesn't do any damage, but it draws his attention. And then you stab him and slice him, and he goes down right in front of you.
Well, did he?
Or the first one goes down. You could use it on the other one if you wanted. And the other one goes down. Just the leader is standing there at this point.
I didn't even have to roll damage.
He did some serious damage to them already.
I did a lot of damage to them already.
Okay.
I know what kind of damage you do. They're going to go down. Do you want to roll? Well, if it'll feel better, roll.
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
That's when the runs come out. Oh,
yeah. It doesn't matter. Just with his bonuses.
Yeah, he's got
I will
crazy.
use my action surge.
Oh, okay.
Ah, finish him. Love it.
Test.
First attack on the next guard is a 24 to hit.
Well, there's just the leader standing in front of you now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay, then a 24 to hit.
Now 24 hits. Your sword. you finish the one guy and you turn to the leader and just jab right into him, and it like pierces into his chest.
Well,
you have 2 more attacks, I think.
My friend, but hopefully you will survive after this. and then hits him again with the pommel with a 19 to hit.
Bam! You slice. Bam! Both hit. You got 1 more attack.
Is he still up?
How much damage?
Let me do a roll, and I'll let you know. That is... Okay, that is a +3 +5... 14 plus 12 is... 26.
26, he is still up.
Alright then. Pommel again.
Bam! 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 Roll your hit.
26 to hit.
26 hits. You're like pummeling him in the face.
And then that's another 12 to hit.
Another 12, and he goes down.
Matthias, run for the alleyway.
Already on it.
You turn and you head toward the alleyway. Matthias turns, moves 30 feet. You're 10 foot down the alleyway. The alley was 20 feet from you. You're 10 foot down it. Okay?
Okay.
That is Matthias. Back with Naldo. Naldo, you are up. You're down in the sewers there.
Haha, I told you not to run from me. And I like do a backflip off this thing.
Nice job. You do the backflip and you're right up next to him.
That was awesome.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
We made quick work of those.
27 points of damage.
27, and he. I'm getting my confused. I think he goes down.
That guy that I already got. Yeah.
Yeah, he goes down. Whoosh! You just slice right through him.
Can I see? Do I see that other guy?
Yes, you do see him.
I just point my sword at him. And be like, ha ha! You are next, friend.
Okay, that is Naldo. Kip, you are up.
All right, so I do still see this guy because he didn't hide very well.
Yes.
Over here, so I'm.
Yes, he is, and with your sharpshooter, his cover makes no difference to you at all.
And I'm gonna mark him as my favorite foe.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna use my sharpshooter ability on him. So we are gonna aim. What do we got? So we've got. What do we got? We got 14, does that hit?
14. You laugh at him, and it chinks off the edge of the
dang it, and again.
chinks off the edge of the pillar.
So that's minus 5, so 11, 20, 25.
A 25, but you quickly recover and you pierce right into him.
9, 10 plus 10, 14.
14 points. You see him try to duck.
Would you roll 4?
Oh, yeah, plus 10. 24. That's right, the sharpshooter.
Okay. Oh, 24. Okay, he's still
No,
up.
I did the first time. I forgot that time.
Okay, that is Kip. Back with the Baron at this point. The Baron, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn and run with.
You turn and run. You can dash if you want.
Yeah.
You dash. You move 60. Mattias, you see the Baron, this old man in this this black and white look to him, just kind of like going chariots of fire by you.
I am
and he's 20 feet past you.
As I pass Mattis, I'm going to say, on your left.
30, you're 30 feet past him. Okay, you're 30 feet past him at this point. That is the Baron. Back with Galela. You are up, Galela. You are inside. You see this one kind of not very deftly hiding over there.
All right. I am going to surprise, and I'm raw my fist, kind of like Mattias. And I'm going to shoot a fireball.
A fireball!
Okay. 18 to hit.
18 does hit as your firebolt goes flying at him.
This is a 12, not a 10. 7 points of damage.
7 points to him, and he was wounded by Kip.
And then I'm gonna actually, while he's still reeling from that, I'm rushing up to him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a swipe.
Okay, understood. Free action change weapons.
Okay, that should hit. That's 18 plus.
Kind of change weapons. But...
Oh, wait,
okay.
can I hit him then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 18 plus a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. So roll your damage.
Oh, 9 points of damage.
9 points. He looks really, really hurting, but he's still up.
And I'm just gonna hold my ground.
Okay, that is Galela. Back with Mattias. I'm assuming you're still running.
Yes.
You run into a courtyard. You find yourself in a large courtyard at this point, surrounded by 2 to 3 story buildings. It's kind of open. Just beyond you, about 30 feet beyond you, there's clearly a sewer streaming from one side of the courtyard across to the other side of the courtyard. And strangely, overhead, orbiting, is this white owl that you recognize as Abu, or Galela's owl. What are you doing?
Okay, so just to confirm, I just entered another courtyard.
Well, you were in a large market square, and now you entered a courtyard that is maybe 50 feet by, I don't even, maybe 30 feet by 45, 50 feet. And it looks more like an alley, like the back of buildings, like the back of where buildings might be loaded from and so forth, where there's some storage barrels around. There's access to the back of buildings, not like the storefronts. There's access to apartments, the lesser, lower quality apartments than you might find that face the street. The courtyard is dirt and cobbled. It's open, and then out across the way, there's a ditch, but man-made with walls on either side of it, with sludge and stuff streaming from one side to the another. You glance quickly around, and just off to your left front, you see blood on steps where it looks like somebody had been shot, but there's nobody there right now.
I have my owl like circling the
Can I see that?
I'm sorry?
Can I see if the blood trails?
You go up and you look at the blood, and you do see it trails toward the stream of water. And you do look up and you see Abu swirling. Where is Abu swirling?
He's just circling the water.
Abu seems to be circling the sludge stream, the sewer water.
If I look at the area near the center of where he's circling, can I see anything in the flow?
You go up to it, and I'm going to say this is about as far as you get. You're up at the edge of the water at this point, and you glance down into the flow, and yes, you do see stuff. You see foodstuffs, something that looks like Lincoln logs. You see other bits of matter.
In mind when I was
You see a specific chunk that reminds you of Kip.
Okay? There's Mattias. We're back with Naldo. Naldo Renzi is up.
I told you were next. Here it comes.
Aha!
27.
27. Of course, that's massively hits.
25 points of damage.
25. Ouch. Yeah.
And he's sheathed in the booming blade.
Boom. Boom.
Although, keep on alive so we don't have to take the head.
Boom. What is that? Boom. The booming blade wraps around him. Are you staying in place, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll stay right
You're going to stay right there. That is Naldo. Kip, you are up.
I will fire another arrow at this guy.
Okay.
I can't believe he's still alive. All right, so that's 22 to hit.
22 hits.
So that's 9 plus 14 points of damage.
14 points, and the arrow slams into him, and he slumps back. Anything else, Kip?
Anybody else? Do I look around? I'm gonna scan around.
You
Look for anybody else.
scan around, and do you see anyone else just yet? Not at the moment.
All right, then I will make my way towards Naldo. And that's about it.
Okay.
Where did you even go? How did you even get
Jumped down. He jumped
Oh,
down.
this is
the
a jump
wall.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm coming, Naldo. All right, that's about it.
Okay, that is Kip. Back with the Baron. Baron, you saw Mattias briefly pass you as you ran past him, and then he ran past you. He is up in this large courtyard up ahead of you, and then you continue to dash. Yes?
Yeah.
No? You
Yeah.
continue to dash, and you quickly catch up to him, and you start to pass him, and you see what he was looking at, this large courtyard, probably about 30 by about 50. And what looks like the back of stores and homes, if you will, 2 to 3 stories all the way around it, storage stuff piled around. As you run through, you glance down and you see an area where there was some blood. It looked like somebody had been shot there or stabbed there, and the blood trails off over toward a ditch, but it's more than a ditch. It's like a sewer stream with walls on either side of it. Mattias is standing next to it, looking down inside of it. And you hear him mutter to himself, "Do I see anything in the water?" And he sees stuff floating in the water. He sees bits of food, maybe a piece of celery if you want it. You see broken pieces of lettuce head, maybe some rotten tomatoes.
It's like a Bloody Mary.
It's just like circling around.
And then there's like even some Lincoln logs floating along, but they're a little bit bigger than Lincoln logs. You see overhead a white owl swirling around at the water, kind of pointing at the water, if you will.
So I imagine the Baron is like looking at all these things. He's looking for a trail. He's running and running, and then all of a sudden he runs right into the back of Maddie. We both go down. You both go down into the water.
You both go down into the water. Which way do you go? Do you turn right or left?
Oh, I thought there was a current that took them away.
It doesn't really look like a current.
Oh, I thought there was like a current that
Which way do you go? Right or left?
Left.
Okay, you go left. Good job. You swim.
You knocked me down and into it for no reason.
I think we got to reconnect you, bud.
Yeah, we can hear you, but your video's frozen.
You're frozen. At least you're not doing anything strange when you're frozen.
His shirt's frozen in a weird way.
I'm frozen?
Yes, you are frozen.
Yeah, your picture's frozen. But we can hear you fine.
We can hear you fine.
Mark, why do you do this? What do you put these things in my head?
Okay.
You do it every time.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break just so I can reconnect Reiner, and then we'll be right back.
Mark, you're killing me.
Welcome back. You're watching the Carpathian Adventure. I have no idea what was going on, but it was a perfect day, if you will. Okay. We rejoin Mattias and the Baron. The Baron ran into the back of Mattias and slammed right into him, knocking him down in the water. The two of you are swimming along in the sludge. It reeks. It is gosh darn awful. It smells horrible. You feel things bumping into you. Not like creatures like per se, but like little things, if you will, kind of seeping into your armor. And
I have been in worse situations. I have been in worse.
I reserve the right to impale you once I get back to Carpathia.
Understood.
Okay, that is the Baron. We're back with Galela. Galela, you are up. What are you doing?
I'm just like holding my leg. Thanks. And then I go across the lake. I don't see anybody on that side.
You don't see anybody right now.
You're going back this way?
Yeah, that's the only way I could go, I guess.
You gonna
You can go down the other way.
I mean, you can venture that way.
If
I
I
mean, it's
go
up to you.
down that way, those are stairs into the water, yeah?
Yeah.
That's what I was like.
Yeah.
I
mean, you have no idea. You know we went that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go where everybody else is.
10,
And if
15,
there was
20,
someone over there, I would go.
30, 35, 40,
I'll
45,
dash.
50, 55, 60. We'll sit right at the corner.
And that's all I can do.
So you can see Kip in the distance.
Okay, the bad guys at this point. Somebody climbs out of and sees you, and he's staying partial cover, and he reaches over and he fires away at you.
You gotta clear the map. You gotta clear the board.
Boom! And the arrow goes flying past you, and he quickly dives down behind cover here. He dives down behind cover, and you can't see him for the moment. Push those two forward, if you will, about 30 feet. There you go. And then two more come out of the door up behind, if you will. Those two on the front, they raise their arrows. One shoots at you and one shoots at Lycoa, firing away at you, huh? A 16 on you and an 11 on Lycoa.
Both miss.
Both miss. And this one turns and swings away at you. Ronaldo slicing away. Natural one. Fumble card, please.
Fumbleooski.
A fumble card, please. He sits there and he goes ahead, and for some reason he glances off to the side and he sees a big blue dog, and he's distracted for the moment. He lost his focus. He cannot do anything until the next round. He cannot do anything, so he doesn't even move. He stays there for right now. That is the bad guys. Mattias, you are up. You are swimming in the water. You guys come to a T intersection. You can go right or left. Which way do you go?
I meant to ask when I walked by, could I have picked up the head?
Is there any indication of the best direction?
No, there's no indication. There's just
water, like people, they climbed up out of the water.
Yes, they did.
Would we see any area where they climbed up water?
I mean, it is. You're like in this dark area, like going through one of these tunnels. There's water splashing all over the place, and it looks like it just extends off in either direction.
Did you guys do this?
Left.
You go left. You go left, and you swim another 20 feet, and you find yourself. You come up to what looks like a raised grate, and you hear noises in a giant room in front of you. Put him at the end down there, please, in the water. Mattias.
In the poopy.
Yes.
Splash. He's not here yet.
Oh.
That is Mattias. Naldo, you are up.
Just remember, if you climb up over here, that's my vomit.
I shall strike again.
Okay, and you, what did you want to do, Galela?
Pick up the head.
You pick up the head. You've got the guy's head. I thought Kip already took it.
I dropped it.
Oh, okay. You've got the head with one missing eye.
I look at the guy that I'm fighting. I say, "You're worried about the dog?"
14 to hit.
A 14 does you. He goes, what? And you manage to not just take him out of his stupor, and you miss him.
The miss.
That is a 25.
A 25.
Yeah,
And he dodged out of the way, but then when you just like jabbed right into him.
29 points of damage.
29 points on top of 25 before. He goes down. Whoosh. He goes down in a slump in the muck and the mire there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'll front flip over and land right between
because I am
Kip and Lycoa.
Because I am Naldo.
Do you need my help? He is a wolf. He is not a dog. Laddie.
My apologies.
Okay, that is Naldo. Kip, you are up.
Aha. All right.
Followed by the Baron on deck.
I will turn around, and then I will say, we have company. I mean, clearly Naldo doesn't need any help. So I will, I'll mark this guy on the right as a favorite foe. All right. And then I will fire. Okay, so the first one would be 16, 20, 30 to hit.
A 30 hits! Oi!
15 points of damage. If he's still up, then 30 again.
Yes, he is hit. He is still up.
Oh, and another 15 points of damage.
Another 30.
Oh, wait, no, that's so 30 total, plus the, I forgot favorite foe, 36, 38.
38 points of damage. Arrows jab into him, but he's still up.
What? Okay, get him, Lycoa. Damn it, Lycoa. That's it.
Okay.
Look intimidating. Show him you're a big bad wolf.
Okay.
How big and how bad you are.
Okay, that is Naldo. Correction, the Kip. Baron, you see Mattias swim on ahead of you, and you can see him raising up out of the water. You follow, I assume. You follow suit. You are right where his figure is at this point. You can pop up out of the water at that point. At that juncture.
Yeah, I'll hop up. Out of the water.
You're right there at that point. Okay. That is the
Was
Baron.
that including my dash and everything?
That would be
Okay.
because you guys had a lot of catching up to do.
No worries.
He's swimming through the muck and the mire. You find yourself in this dark room. Clearly, there's a little bit of light seeping in from sewage.
Do we see Galelo over there?
In the distance, you see a shape. It's very hard to make out, but you think it is Galela. Okay. Because it is dark, and it's darker than it's depicted there. Okay, that is the Baron. Galela, you are up. You hear noise behind you.
I look over and put my back against the wall.
Okay.
Would it be an action to see what noise I'm hearing on that?
No.
Can I see the heads?
You see a banner come up out of the water. In shiny armor with little bits of food chunks on it.
I say, oh good. Come help. And then I'm gonna cast, because I forgot I had my belly up. So I'm gonna cast Firebolt on. Well, I don't see him. He ducked back down, right? That guy on the
Yes,
other
he
side.
did.
I'm gonna hold my action, a Firebolt, until he pops back up.
Okay, understood. You're holding your reaction, rather your action there. Okay, that is Galela. Mattias, you pop out of the water into this large sewage room of some sort. It's got multiple little canals and it's got raised walk areas on either side. The Baron just climbed up onto one side of it. There's a little bit of light streaming in from sewer grates around it, but there's clearly a walkway around it unless you want to stay down in the water swimming.
No, I'll get up. I'll get up.
You get up and get out. About, I'm going to guesstimate about 30 35 feet to your front, you see across a walkway, across a wooden set of beams, you see what appears to be Galela at a corner. You look around, you don't see anybody in your immediate area, but you hear fighting going on past Galela around a corner.
So wait, Galela is here.
Yeah.
Yep, you see Galela. Barely, but you can make out her shape.
I don't think you can see any of that.
Okay, I'll make my way towards her.
I'm sorry?
I'll make my way towards her.
Okay, you make your way along the edge of, somebody move him 30 feet and then across the wooden planks. You move along the edge of the stream and then cross the wooden planks.
50, 55, 60 gets you right
So
up
you
behind her.
dashed, you used all of your movement, and you're 5 feet behind Galela at this point.
Cue Matthias, for the sake of his own pride and self-respect, snapping his fingers to dismiss and then resummon his armor.
Okay, your armor, whoosh, is like princely clean. I don't know if you are, but your armor is.
I believe that's part of it.
Okay, it is. You are princely clean. All of a sudden, Galela, you're standing there, and there's this like bright light right behind you.
The shine.
The shine. Okay, that is Nadius. Naldo, you are up.
All right.
I guess we're gonna have to dash.
Did I? Was that right? Did I skip the bad guys? Yeah, I think
You must have.
Yeah, I skipped the bad guys.
Yeah, okay, go.
Okay, the bad guys. I would jump right to because I took them off. There. The bad guys. Is that guy like in close combat with the wolf or?
Within
they're
10 feet?
they're like in the middle of the hex, so it's kind of hard to see.
Okay, I'm gonna say he's gonna shoot away. Both of them, because they're an immediate target right in front of them.
Yeah.
They fire away, one a 19 and the other a 16 at...
the 19 hits.
The 19 hits, and he takes a whopping 4 points of damage and give me a con... Actually, I'm sorry, 7 points of damage and give me a con save. The other two beyond, seeing the archer, they fire away at you, Kip.
Poe would have saved.
A 25 and a 13. I'm assuming the 13
25.
does not hit. The 25 on Kip. Kip, you take 6 points of piercing and roll a con save. And you said Lycoa did save?
Yeah, you got a 19.
Okay.
Ooh, 19 plus so 20. 30
Okay, you saved. That is all of them. Those guys, back them up if you would. Yeah, they all go back up against the wall. They put them right up against the door, like in a line, if you will. Yeah. Okay, that is them. Over here, this one comes out. This one comes out and he shoots at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He shoots at Mattias. He plucks away at you. A 23. Does a 23 hit you? I think it's on the edge.
Yes.
A 23. You take 6 points of piercing and roll me a con saving throw. And then he ducks down behind again.
Before he does that.
Oh, that's right. You have your held action.
17.
Fire away. 17. Ah, you jabbed him.
Ooh, I'm rolling good on damage though, 14 points of damage.
14 points. Ah, he kind of stumbles back down behind. What was your save? Well, tell me when you get a chance.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot to do that. What kind of save was it?
Just roll a d20. It's a con save. You are...
That's a 15.
15. And what did I say you needed? I forget what I said you needed.
I think it was 15.
15. It's okay. You're good.
Can I? Would I be able to like hit him again with an arrow? If I held it, just one action, right?
Only hold one action.
Sure.
Okay, I'm sorry. Say that again?
No, no.
You're good? Okay, that was the bad guys. Now, Mattias went. Naldo, you are up. I'm sorry about that, guys.
All right, they're all in a row. I don't like that. I'll try to come up kind of behind this stack of stuff and take a knee. I'll shoot with the hand crossbow, but it'll be at disadvantage because it's pretty far.
Okay.
A 16.
A 16 hits.
All right. 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
That's it for me.
Okay. That is Naldo. After Naldo, the Kip is up, followed by the Baron, then Galela, and then the opponents.
All right. And I'm ducking down.
Understood. You're ducking down.
As much as I can.
You've got 3/4 plus cover.
So 28 to hit. We're gonna fire the guy that's my favorite foe at the end there.
Okay, the one you wounded.
Yes. At least I think that's the one, right?
It is now.
Yeah. Okay. 17 points of damage.
17. Oof! He goes down.
Oh, tumbles down the stairs.
Like John Wick, keeps falling. Keeps tumbling down the stairs. All right.
We're gonna just attack the other one, the one right next to him. So that's 25 to hit.
A 25 hits.
So 11 points of damage.
11 more damage. Yeah.
Yeah, to this guy here.
Yep.
We're just
Okay.
gonna go down the line, and then let's see. Can my code get in there? What's he? 40.
Oh, he went down.
Yeah, he's gonna get all up in this guy's face, but he's gonna go this way. He's gonna go
Okay,
closer.
understood.
Yeah.
So he doesn't block other people's shots.
Correct. Charge in. So let's see. Can he hit? Because he hasn't hit anybody all night. 13, 19.
A 19 does hit.
Excellent. And he does 9 points of damage.
9 on top of your 21.
And he needs a strength save.
A strength save. He is +0. He rolls a 4.
So he is prone, not prone.
Prone. Okay.
He's like hose all over his arms.
Understood. That is Kip. The Baron is up, followed by Galela.
Just dashing behind Mattias.
You're dashing behind. You'll get right up to Mattias there. That is the Baron. Galela, you are up.
The guy ducked back.
Yes, he did.
I'm gonna actually continue to move a little bit. I'm gonna stay there though, so I don't get shot. I don't know that they're there, but you know what? I'm very sorry. I'm going to go this way. Ooh, but I do land there, so I just really reach.
Oh, across this little.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
And I'm gonna hold my action for when he comes back up. Shoot my line of fireball.
You got it. Understood. That is Galela. The bad guys. This guy does pop up again. You fire away at him.
Surprise! Sucker!
I don't hit.
Okay, understood. I think he's gonna try and fire away again at Mattias. And Mattias, hey, another 17 plus 6, 23 again.
Okay.
That hits, and you take another 7 points of piercing, and give me a con save.
Mattias, I appreciate you taking all these arrows for me.
Okay, and then over there, the one guy, does he need anything to get back up again?
He's just prone.
So he uses half of his movement,
Correct.
and he gets back up, and he'll slash away. Yeah, he drops.
26.
Huh?
26.
A 26, and you don't feel anything. A 17 on Lyko with his sword.
Yeah, so he would have disadvantage on his attack.
Because...
But he got back up.
But he got back up.
Because he got up. Never mind.
Okay, understood. So a 17 on Lyco, does that hit?
Oh, yes.
Okay, he takes.
Oh no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Okay, understood.
Kip's 17. Sorry.
The other two will turn. This is an immediate threat. One of them will turn and shoot it away at him. A 19. I'm assuming that hits. Give me another con save for him, and he takes 6 points of piercing damage.
He's going down. He's going down. So 12.
A 12. Yeah, no, it's a fail, and he takes. More
than 3?
Yes. He's okay. And then the other one, seeing him go down, will shoot out. He's got Kip in his sights. The other one, Naldo, is too well hidden. Kip, 18 plus 24.
Yeah.
You take 5 points of piercing damage and roll a con save.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 on the con save. 5 points of piercing damage. And I think that is it for the bad guys. Mattias, you are up. You're at a corner right now. Up ahead of you to your front, you see Galela crossing a path. She just shot at somebody who hid on the other side of a stream. And the battle you hear is up around your left front. So
the arrows are coming from there?
There's a battle around your left front going on, arrows and slashing and dog biting, and then to your right front, across the stream, is somebody who keeps ducking in and out of cover, shooting at you. Who shot you with 2 arrows.
Grumbling, Mattias pulls them out, and then with his shield up, quickly and staying sure to face that direction, fast walks across the bridge to the other side.
Okay, you're dashing toward the direction Galela or toward the arrow shooting guy?
After Galela.
Okay, understood. After Galela. Okay.
There, I'll dash will take you past.
Where are you trying to get to? To the fight, the big fight, or to the guy who's plucking arrows at you? The big fight to your left, or the guy who's been sniping at you to your right?
Okay, I'll go after the guy who's sniping me.
Okay, so cross the bridge and over that way. Okay, so you make it. You run across a wooden plank bridge to your right rear. You get onto the other side of the stream and you run up, and you are about 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away from this small set of steps going down, and you can see this guy, the sniper, ducking down below it. That's the end of your turn, though. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that is Mattias. Naldo, you are up.
I'll pop up and take another shot.
You pop up and take another shot. You got
the guy all the way on the left.
all the way on the left.
17 to hit.
17 hits.
11 points of damage.
11 more points to him. He is still up.
And I will duck back down.
Okay, and you duck back down. Understood. That is Naldo. Kip, you are up, followed by the Baron, then Galela.
The one that just shot Lycoa there. So that is
The middle one, or the one on the...
yeah, we're just gonna go right down.
Okay, the one who
just
slashed
right
at
down
him.
Yeah. So 19.
19 does hit.
So 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. He is very beyond bloodied.
All right, we're gonna shoot him again. So that's 29.
A 29.
All right, and that's a 16. 16 points of damage.
16 more, and he goes down.
That's it.
Okay, knock him down. One more down. That is Kip, followed by the Baron. The Baron, you see what you see going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash around the corner.
Okay, you dash around, moving 60 feet.
And I'm gonna make a
Galela,
left. I don't know how far I can get. Yeah.
Galela, you are up.
Probably right there.
I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Tom,
And
one
you
quick
dash
question.
that way.
Has it been more than
Dashing
10 minutes
or
since
Not
we
dashing.
fought those guys?
Probably not.
Okay.
You know, I just want to here.
Right about there.
Can I see him?
Understood. You've got some
Yes?
partial cover. Yes, you do see him. He's got a little bit of cover, but you do see him.
I'm going to.
I'm going to say he's got partial cover here.
I'm going to hit him with another fireball.
A 19 despite his cover. Okay. Whoosh. Just slams into him in the corner.
9 points of damage.
9 more points of damage to him. He is still up on top of the previous damage you did.
I guess what I can do is hit him. Can I go to my crossbow?
Well, I mean, you can. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm being pretty liberal with the changing of weapons. So sure, I'm gonna say go for it because I've been kind of liberal with the bad guys too. But normally there's like you get a free object interaction and then you'd have to. But it's all good. Go for it.
Okay.
Well, were you changing weapons?
I had my volley out, my sword out.
It's
okay. I'm
so-
sorry. I don't remember you using it, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, before I crossed the bridge. Is that a 7 or 1? No, that's a 1 again.
Ooh, awesome for the good guys.
Yeah.
Pull a fumble card, please.
Was it in that?
It
Like
was
you rolled a
that,
1?
Yeah. Distracted. I become distracted.
Oh my god, Kalila, you're so distracted.
She can shoot Mattias in the butt again.
The attacker loses focus. Attack rolls against your advantage day.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's Galila. This guy, he ducks down a little bit farther away from. He's gonna move away from Mattias. He sees this shining.
Tank coming
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he's gonna
He's so
in route.
shiny.
He's gonna shoot at Galila since he has advantage. He fires away. A 23. An arrow goes into you and does 6 points. Give me a con save.
You've rolled 3 23s in a row against Mattias.
7.
Yeah, that one was against Galila.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that was
four,
it was against Galila. Oh, I was gonna say he rolled 3 23s in a row.
Yeah, 2 on her. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He goes over in this direction. You still see him. He's down there. Okay. You save or no? Good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too
And the bad guys, the 2 up there.
I don't save.
Huh? I'm sorry.
don't save.
You do or do not?
I do not.
You do not. Understood. Understood. You take another. You feel something coursing through your veins. You take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 points of poison damage as it seeps through you. The 2 up top. Let me see. They've got 1, 2, 3 target. Well, really 2 target. The Baron's the obvious target, so they're going to shoot at the Baron. They shoot at the Baron because he's out in the open. A 18 and a 14.
14 misses.
The 14 misses. And you take 9 points of piercing damage. And roll me a con save, please. And that is the bad guys. Mattias, you are up. You see this one guy who was the sniper guy. He ducked down in the water and he ran off toward the end of the water. You could still get to him, but it would probably be you'd have to dodge to get at him.
My save was 15.
A 15, you saved. You felt something coursing through your veins, but you fought it off. So, Mattias, what are you doing? You could skip him, or you can turn around, go the other way, or you could chase after him.
I'll chase him.
You chase him down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. You're right up next to him. You're right up next to him at this point.
My concentration saved as well, just so you know, because I got.
Okay, awesome. That is Mattias. Naldo, you are up.
Oh, bonus action dash up the stairs. Attack that guy. Ooh. 27.
A 27 obviously hits. Your rapier rips right through him.
$24 points of damage.
24, and he goes down. You just tear him to shreds.
I just imagine them just like zips out.
It's like whack-a-mole.
This cape just flowing around
And
everywhere he goes.
I will use my last 5 feet of movement and walk on.
Very cool. Okay, that is Naldo. Kip, you are up.
All right, we are gonna fire at this dude that Naldo's smiling at weirdly.
Distracted by Naldo.
So, 21.
A 21 hits. Your arrow rips into his right side as he's looking at Naldo.
So 14 points of damage on the first hit.
14 points. He's still up, but he does not look good at all.
Then we've got 9, 16. Oh wait, 23. Yes.
23 to hit?
Yep.
Yep, you hit. Definitely hit.
9.
9 more on top of what you just did. He is still hanging on.
Damn it. That's it.
Okay, that is Kip. The Baron, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to run up to them when I see them up there.
Yes.
15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna just dash all the way up. 10, 15, 20, 25. And come right there. As soon as I come within that area, you're just gonna see all these spiritual, just decomposing women.
Oh, they're still following you around?
Yes, it's been less than 10 minutes, so they're coming around and they're gonna start swarming all that. He's got to make a DC 17 wisdom save.
A DC 17 wisdom save. He's +0 on his wisdom save, and he rolls badly. He fails.
Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of necrotic damage.
13 points as these spirit-like things wrap around him, and he goes down.
And I will bonus action healing word on Lycoa.
Okay. And the heal goes over on Lycoa over there. As Kip is engrossed.
So that'll be 2d4.
Oh, he's still proud.
Is the line lower or above this? Is that a 6 or a 9? That's dying right now.
It's a 6, bro.
Yeah, it's a 6. Just looking that up. Because I was like, I'm like a brain fart. I think I did it wrong last
10 points of healing.
10 points of healing. And Galela, you are up. What are you doing?
Medius is still engaged with that guy over there, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could see him. He's at this gate with Mattias. He might have like a partial cover from Mattias, but he's there. You can see him.
I'm going to shoot an arrow, not a firebolt.
Okay, understood. You fire an arrow at him.
14 plus.
You hit him.
Can't do that. What was my?
I just like got lost. It's like, wait, I didn't know.
Oh, do you see?
It's just confusing me.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
6 points. He's hanging on by a thread.
Okay, hopefully he goes out. Another 16.
A 16 hits.
And 5 points of damage.
Oof! Mattias, you're standing next to this guy who's trying to get through this grate, and 2 arrows slam into his back as you're standing right next to him.
Stole your kill.
From Galela behind you. Okay.
I'm gonna do some movement and go over
Towards
there.
him?
Yeah.
About there.
Keep my eyes out. Any others popping out?
That's beautiful.
It's eerily calm and quiet in here at this point. Which way are you guys going?
Regroup.
You don't see any other opponents.
I'm sorry. No, I was going to say on the top of the stairs here.
Yes.
Is there like a doorway or something there?
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
They closed it.
Regroup.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Where do you regroup?
At the top of the stairs.
Top of the stairs.
Top of the stairs?
First,
You regroup
are
up at the
there
top
any
of the
more
stairs.
Exits and entrances over where we are.
You see over here.
Like, where did that guy come from?
Probably a good
You see
idea.
over here a grate
ahead.
in the sewers,
Okay.
and you suspect the sewers are all connected underneath the city. Over here you don't
Paris
see anything.
janitorial
You see
services.
that door over there.
Have a good day at work.
So you guys all congregate in front of the door, correct?
Yeah.
Naldo's gonna make a quick run around and kind of pat down the bodies to see if they
have an ID that says Paris janitorial services.
either have any coin on them, obviously, or have anything that check them for tattoos. Not that I saw the tattoos.
Choose your bag.
I will choose the right bag. One.
One. Choose your bag. Choose your bag.
Ooh, I like it.
Choose your bag.
Oh, really?
Choose your bag. Right or left? Righter.
Right.
Right. Which one's right? That one's right. Put it on. Put it on his stack.
You got oil
Probably
of
good for you.
slipperiness. Which,
Are these already used?
No, he didn't use any today.
Okay, so you put that on his stack. You have a stack.
Yeah.
A hell of a stack of stuff over here, Brian.
I just pulled that out of it.
Okay then.
You
Okay.
could totally get some of us to level with this stack.
And you guys
had some fun with that.
find another 75 gold among everybody out there. Everybody having a good time?
Yeah.
Huzzah!
75 altogether, but
75 gold from the bad guys
that
there.
somehow all ended up in Naldo's pocket.
Go for it.
Oi, oi,
You walked
vey.
past me to go to that guy and takes over the gold I was right next to.
Oi, vey.
Baldur's plucking eyes.
Oi.
He's finally here.
Save those eyeballs.
Okay, everybody have a good time?
Oh, fabulous.
Yes, sir.
Good time.
I'm sorry that it's been 6 weeks since our last game.
okay.
Ryan, I am sorry you could not make it here, and I'm sorry you're on the shift overnight. Going around the table, starting with you, Jess, what was your highlight, if there was one?
Oh, I mean, Naldo was firing on all cylinders tonight. I didn't take a single hit.
No.
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 I lacerated several men and had a good time doing it. So it was a good night.
Awesome.
Without that.
That is awesome. Thank you for making the trek. I'm sorry about this. I gotta blow this up so that I can see my own writing. Technology is awesome, but you gotta be able to. Okay. And you are. Why does it say that?
Level 8.
Oh, I'm looking at Ryan. I was like, wait a minute. It's got to be more than that. 4,500 experience points. I believe you're probably puts you about 4,000 away from another level.
Yep.
Awesome.
Very good.
I'm exhausted at the end of these things. I'm also blurry for some reason. There we are. Mark, did you have a good time?
I did, yes.
What was your highlight?
I think I felt like Kip was like all over the place tonight.
All over the place in a good way?
Yeah. You know, just kind of he was scattered. It wasn't just focused on one individual, which was nice. But I also remembered I have sharpshooter talent, which I never use, so that was exciting to finally use it, even though I forgot to hit the damage the one time. It was a good. This was a good fight. There was a lot going on. I enjoyed it. It was fun, and I really liked the secrets at the beginning. And I hope you don't let a couple people out of theirs.
What?
The secrets
the secrets at the beginning of the game.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
that.
And there were some people that didn't have character
Well,
secrets.
I mean,
I missed it.
I'm
we'll
sorry.
do it. We'll do it at the next session. I mean, there's nothing I can do. They were stuck in traffic. I mean,
I'm giving them grace.
I didn't want to interrupt this game once it started. I did occur to me, and I was like,
No, you
I just want to keep
I
going.
enjoyed them at the beginning.
Well, thank you. I think it's a cool. It helps me as a DM try and build stuff for you, and you don't have to do an adventure log to do it. So it doesn't. Hopefully, it's not like extra time or homework, as Brian says. So
you never let me live that one down.
So, but I say it in jest, but yeah, but so cool. And how many hit points are you at?
I am at 64.
64. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got
So
low.
no, you didn't. Naldo.
I took all the damage today.
You took all the damage instead of Naldo, and
like Koa went down, so that was. I mean, I went down from 100 to 64, and then like Koa went from like whatever he was at down to nothing.
So what is he at now?
A 10.
10. Understood. 2,500 experience points.
I only
And
have the blood of
I think
my
that puts you
foes on
like
me.
46 and change away, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Zubaida, did you have a good time?
I did.
I'm sorry you got stuck in traffic and missed doing the secrets. What was your highlight?
I really did enjoy. I really enjoyed this pursuit for some reason. I enjoyed the battle, but I really enjoyed chasing those guys down. I feel like it was like the stuff that she normally did before meeting this group, chasing down bad guys, bounty hunting type thing. So
Okay.
I thought that was fun. Yeah, that was definitely my highlight, I think.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad. You guys made it challenging for me having the group in two different places.
I really enjoyed that, though. I really did.
Good.
I thought it was really cool. I'm excited, though she's not. She doesn't know what the heck is going on yet. But I'm excited to know that this is something to do with her past,
because
the group that
you were
she's
responsible
been
for the
looking
explosion.
All those guts are on your head.
They're all on your hands. I mean, you went in the
Besides
building,
other people's
walked
poop.
out the building, and then it blew up.
Oh boy.
Bubba Booey?
I guess.
Bubba Booey.
How many hit points you at?
49.
49. Okay. And 3,500 experience points. 3,500. You're getting real close. I think you're probably about 2,500-ish away from the next level. Awesome. Brian, did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
What was your highlight?
Oh, well, I'm sorry I missed the secrets. I actually had one prepared too, but
we'll do it next week.
My son had a
Or
his
2
wrestling
weeks.
match,
You
so
saved it.
I got out of that, and then I got stuck in traffic. But anyway, highlight. I mean, I always enjoy getting to RP with Reiner. So
I think it was awesome. I wish he was here at the table to do it. But
I know, me too.
Just selfishly, I understand.
But the conversation back and forth, and the kind of what are we gonna do? What aren't we gonna do? Just let him get closer, and then we just wiped them out in a round, which is exactly how I was hoping it was gonna happen. So that was really cool, and then we just ran. And I had a lot of fun with that. It was a lot of fun. It was just as much fun watching Mattias just chop down people. I love it. It's great.
Naldo.
What's that?
Mattias.
Oh, Mattias.
Yeah.
So when we took out the three guards, we just shut it down. It was a lot of fun. But I always have a fun time role playing with them, and it's always good conversations.
Okay, cool. How many hit points you at?
54.
54. Okay, and you've got 4,000 experience points. I think you got a little ways to go.
Yeah.
Maybe 8-ish away. But 4,000. Great. I'm glad you had a good time. Reiner, thank you for being able to join us. I'm sorry you had some technology issues there, and I know you got a lot going on, but you had a very erect day. I mean, a perfect day. So it was awesome. Very awesome. You'll get it when you watch the stream. Okay. What was your highlight, if there was one?
I do think that I agree that the little back and forth there was the highlight, though. I will admit, the Sewage event will not be forgotten anytime soon. In character or out.
Okay.
I don't know if you could hear all the gurgling and gaseous sounds that we could hear or not, but that added a lot to the sewage scenario, the environment.
Yes. Well, very cool. How many hit points are you at?
I am currently at 108.
108. Okay, and 1,500 experience points. I think you got a ways to go. Quite a ways to go.
Yes.
1,500 experience points. Real quick, while I've got everybody, so I don't forget, let me just take a look at something here, because I will ask, and then it'll be tough to get some. Mark, spells. You used, what do you have remaining?
I've got 3 firsts, 3 seconds, and 3 thirds. I only used 1. So.
3. Okay, so just 1 first used. Okay,
Yes.
got it. Okay, understood.
Yeah.
And why is that not working?
I'm also down 2 favorite foe, if that matters, but that's not a spell.
Yeah, that's good to know, though. I think you also are still carrying 1 bit of exhaustion as well. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
there from that overnight.
Yep.
believe I am.
Okay, and Baron, I don't know what you used
I
there.
have 3 first levels left.
Okay.
I have no second levels. I have 3 third levels. And I have 2 fourth levels.
Awesome.
And I have no 5th levels.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Do you normally have 5th? I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
used it when we scried.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
That was
You
my
got to
5th
send
level.
me. Send me your updated prayed for spells there, if you would.
Okay.
Because I wasn't tracking those. So all good. Guys, I had a great time. Reiner, I'm sorry you had technology issues, but I appreciate you joining. I hope you have a great holiday season. I'm sure it's going to be a busy spring for you. Brian, I know you had traffic, and family is far more important than this, but I appreciate you making the trek, and I know you also had traffic, Zubaydah, so I appreciate you making the long trek down on a holiday, approaching the holidays. I'm sure traffic was awful. Mark, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much as well, Jess. Ryan, you were missed, very much missed. And hopefully we'll see you at the next session. Thank you for watching Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure. Let me see if I've got this here. Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure. 1 second, Tom. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. We'll just go with this. This is close enough. Thank you for watching Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure. Again, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects. That's www.syrinscape.com. Thank you, artists Yenu and Silky Noir, for the terrific character art. Please patronize them via the @ Yenu Draws on Instagram, @ on Yenu and Tumblr, and patronize Silky Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment in the Twitch chat room, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and on YouTube. While we do this strictly for fun, please let us know how we might improve the stream. Lastly, please follow on Twitch and on Instagram. Please like on Facebook and on YouTube. And please subscribe on YouTube. And 'tis the holiday season. Monday is Christmas. The following Monday is New Year's Day. To you, your family, and your friends, everybody who watches us, thank you. May the season bring you only happiness and joy. To all of my fellow gamers, in the new year, may your group's communication be clear and respectful. May your games not precipitously be canceled or end. And may you truly enjoy the camaraderie of an absolutely awesome group. To my fellow DMs, in the new year, may your players truly accept your role. May they enthusiastically embrace your lovingly created, sometimes idiotic concepts and settings. May marvelous ideas flow easily from your brain like wine from a full bottle. And may your players show up. And may your energy and enthusiasm remain as high as the day you started your campaign. To my fellow players, in the new year, may you feel challenged, but not overwhelmed. May you have enough moments in the limelight to satiate your thirst. To your crazy ideas, may your DM say yes more often than no. And may the game you are in be the game you want to be in. We hope you have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Always remember, in the Carpathian Adventure, the journey is the destination, and we will continue the journey in 2 weeks. Thursday, January 24th, 2024, or 1324 in the Carpathian Adventure. So for now, thank you for watching. Roll a 7-sided die, and have a good night.
Play some Dungeons & Dragons!